Man, goddamn is right, bro. Well, welcome everybody to another edition of NHP and another edition of the All-In post-show review, man. Specifically, another edition of the All-In London post-show review. But yeah, man. Wow, welcome back, everybody. Like I said, to another version of your All-In review, man. And how's everybody doing, man? Welcome, guys, to another edition of, like I said, the AEW post-show reviews, man. So, how's everybody feeling after the show? And yeah, man, how's everybody feeling, bro? I think, I thought the show turned out really good. I'll tell you, I was a lot happier with this show than last year's show, man. I thoroughly enjoyed the show. Obviously, of course, as all shows, I definitely think there was a couple blunders in there with certain matches, and I think there was a little bit of a blunder with placement of matches. But for the most part, I enjoyed everything well. I thought everything turned out good for the most part, and it was certainly a hell of a lot better than All in London last year.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, man. Definitely. I think it was better than last year, for sure. Damn near everything. The matches, the energy, the setup that they had, even though obviously they had less people, it looked better at the end of the day, man. So I thought it was a pretty solid night, man. A lot of good moments. Couple pretty fucking bad ones, man. But overall, it was definitely better than last year.
Yes, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I thought it was a lot better than last year. I thought, tonight, I definitely think AEW probably turned out at least up until this point, matches that I've been emotionally invested in and actually turned out to be a banger. I think they possibly turned out my match, at least one of my matches of the year.
100%.
Now, obviously, we got another 4 months to go, so something might happen between now and December. But man, I mean, they turned out a banger tonight, bro. We'll get to it, bro. But yeah, man, I thought the show was great, dude. I thought the show was great. I thought that I thought the ladder match was a hot open. I thought it was a good open to the show. I thought that Tony and Mariah was great. MJF and Will Ospreay took a minute to pick up, but once they got going, it turned out really great. I thought, and then, bro, that main event, dude.
Main event was that's how you do a fucking all-in main event.
Wow. I mean, that was fucking epic.
Mm-hmm.
That was epic, bro. And I don't like to use that word too much, but that was fucking epic, bro. It was fantastic. I thought it was great. But yeah, man. So, without any further ado, bro, let's see. There's a lot to talk about, bro. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. So, if this is your first time watching, and you guys do not know how the show works, if this is your first time watching, every Monday, we are on here after Monday Night Raw with Unscripted. Every Friday at 4 p.m. Central, we are on here with the news. And for the pay-per-views for AEW and WWE, we are live directly after the show goes off the air with the post-show review, man. So, if you guys did miss yesterday's version of the news, that is not available yet, but that should be available either tonight or probably tomorrow, as well as this All-In London review, man. So, like I said, those should be available tomorrow for you guys, man. And yeah, bro. So, So, also, if you guys have not got a chance to get your hands on some of the official Notorious podcast merchandise to commemorate the rebrand of the podcast, go ahead and pick yourself up the Next Chapter design as you see on your very screen, where, like I said, you can find this beautiful, beautiful piece of merchandise live on the merch shop. That is bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this very video, man. And with that, if this is your first time watching and you guys do not know who we are here at NHP, I am Johnny, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Ricochet here. How the hell are you, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Just been chilling out, man. It's been pretty good. Pretty good weekend so far, man. we're here today. Great show to watch, man. And it was pretty good. Real good to watch. Good night. And good show, man. Everything's been good. Like Durante always ask, how's life? How's the family? Life's good. Family's good. How's everybody doing in the live chat? How's everyone doing in a replay? And what about you, bro? How are you doing?
Man, I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good, bro. Just chilling, dude. Enjoyed a great morning / afternoon of wrestling. No, but good day of wrestling, bro. Always like mixing the palette up a little bit. I always like getting up at odd times to watch wrestling. It's one of my favorite. I say it all the time for basically every international show. You guys hear me say it, but I always like getting up at like different times because for so many years this didn't exist, right? This didn't exist. The 11 o'clock shows, 10 o'clock, 3 in the morning. This stuff didn't exist. It was always 7 o'clock at night. It was always catered to us. But the more, like I said, we can just get, like I said, a mixed palette and just get, different crowds, different energies, different time zones. It just really makes you feel a part of it, and it really just puts you in it that much more. And it's I can't say it enough how much I love international shows. And again, man, I mean, dude, again, for so many years, literally, I've been watching wrestling. Wow, almost 20 years, bro.
Dang.
Yeah, God. Jesus. So I've been watching wrestling for a very long time, and like obviously, like I said, there was no other time than 7 o'clock for us when it came on. So just I can't say it enough, but like the international shows are just they're great. I love them, and I thought they turned out a good one, and I thought like things on the card this year actually made sense to be on the card, as to where last year you're looking up and down the card and you're just saying to yourself, what is this? Like, there wasn't too much. Now obviously we didn't like everything on the show, but certain things on the show made sense to be on the show. You know what I mean? Like again, for example, Hook and Jericho. Obviously nobody wanted it on the show, but it wasn't, at least these guys weren't feuding all year just to be put, Jericho versus Takeshita at All In. You know what I mean? Like, so things made sense to be on the card, man, and things were actually given a little bit of build this year, which, like I said, as to last year, everything kind of just came about. We were probably like 3 weeks before the show and nothing had been announced, and it was a fuck fest, man. And
it was.
And then, like I said, bro, seeing the turnaround from this year is great. It really is great because we did not have this last year, and they built it up as a really big deal last year, and it was a really big disappointment last year. So definitely nice to see them turn around in that regard. But yeah, so like I said, man, all I can ask for is for things that are on the show to actually make sense and just have somewhat build to it, even though some things we may not like.
Exactly.
So, but other than that, bro, I'm doing good. As Durante always asks, I'm good. Family's good. What about you, Durante? Logan, Bell. Where is Bell? What time is it? Bell has finally gotten a show catered to her for the first time since probably last All In. I think it was the last time there was something in London. Yes. Where is Bell at, man? Unreal.
God
Late
damn.
again.
Always.
Unreal. But Durante, Logan, Bell, how the hell are you guys doing, man? And thank you guys for joining us, as always, for this post-show All-In review, Grand OG. Thank you guys for being here, as always. And yeah, man, so, yeah, like I said, man, I mean, man, for real, bro, I thought the show was good. I was just pleasantly surprised with what we got. Like I said, coming out of last year, where it was just bad, man.
It was real bad.
It was a bad show, bro. But I think another thing that makes All In last year even worse is like certain people that were featured on the show. Like, for example, I think back to, like, the match with Takeshita and him pinning Kenny Omega. Just how things like that were never followed up on, even though he got a win against Kenny Omega at AEW's WrestleMania, and then just proceeded to do nothing out of that. I mean, that is Austin Theory syndrome if I ever fucking seen any.
Oh, yeah.
Man, there she is.
Look at Belle.
I will not let you be if you fall asleep. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Gotta give shit.
I'll probably scream into the mic if you're not in chat.
Oh, God.
For
Please
more
don't
than...
do that.
No, but yeah, it's nice to have you here. Nice to have you here, my sister, as always, bro. And I hope everything's going well with you, man. So, man. So, well, I guess we can go over the pre-show matches before we get on to the ultimate pre-show shenanigan before the show started. So the first pre-show match, there was 3 of them. Tommy Billington, Kip Sabian, Rocky Romero, Kyle Fletcher, Leo Rush. Holy fuck. What is this? This is a 16-man tag? Okay. Alright, anyways, let me continue. Leo Rush, Action Andretti, and Top Flight defeated Jay Lethal, Satnam Singh, Anthony Ogogo, Arya Daivari, Private Party, and Dark Order.
What? Is just to get everybody on the show match? None of those people deserve to be on the show. The fuck?
That's exactly what that was. The second one was Willow and Ishii defeated Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway. And then the Von Erichs, Sammy Guevara, Katsuyori Shibata, and Dustin Rhodes defeated Undisputed Kingdom and Cage of Agony.
Good lord. I'm in agony.
Yeah, no kidding. Those were the pre-show matches, dude. I did not watch them. I did not watch them, so, you know, take it as you guys want. Take it as you guys want, but yeah, I mean, they are, they're AEW, they're AEW, like, their AEW, Tony Khan feels bad and he wants to get everybody on the show matches.
Exactly, and you guys shouldn't be on the show. It is what it is. Boo-hoo. You guys weren't made up for the show. You guys aren't made up for the show. That's just how it is.
Still here.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Alright, okay. Just making sure there wasn't some odd stuff going on. Alright. Yeah, it was Tony Khan. I feel bad for these people, so I'm going to put them on the show. I mean,
like, why?
A 16-man tag team match is just...
That's insane.
Oh, brother.
That should get you fucking banned.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, those were those. I did not watch them. We did not care to watch them. They are...
I was fighting waking up.
Yeah, I mean, they are just... They're like I said, they're AEW pity matches. Also, with the Willow match, I did not know this. This was not explained. Since Willow Nightingale and Ishii won, they can choose the stipulation of the CMLL World Women's Championship match between Nightingale and Statlander at All Out. So there's going to be a CMLL title match at All Out.
Good lord.
Belle says, to aid... This is a message from Belle. She says, to AEW Elitists, if Becky Lynch does not come back to my bad, bro, what the fuck? If Becky Lynch does come back to wrestling, it sure as hell isn't going to be on the pre-show. Can you guys please... Oh, my bad, I wasn't supposed to read that part. Yeah, bro.
Good, man. Fucking wrestling fans, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking AEW elitists. They're
Yeah, we're done with the pre-show, we're done with the pre-show matches as of now, because now it's time to talk about the pre-show buffoonery that went on. Bro, oh god. Okay, Soraya and her fucking family come out there, and she comes out there with Harley Cameron and literally her whole entire family. She gets on the mic and she says, you know, I'm tired of the disrespect. I'm tired of people disrespecting me. I'm the best wrestler to ever come from here, and blah, blah, blah. And she's going on and saying the show's not going to continue unless, you know, she finally gets her respect or whatever. Were people genuinely thinking... I mean, bro, were you guys genuinely thinking that Becky fucking Lynch was going to pull up on Soraya on the AEW All-In pre-show?
like, what?
If you fucking debut Ricochet
Exactly.
on the main card, Becky Lynch sure as fuck better be on the main card. But
it's worse. Because they returned somebody on the pre-show.
Oh, brother.
Like, dog. Guys, for me, Soraya comes on my TV, on our TV. So I'm like, okay, this is right before the show starts. This is worthless. Let me go take a piss. You know, right before the show, you know.
Soon as you walked away, bro.
As soon as I walk away, I'm in the bathroom. I'm hearing noise. I'm like, oh god, it's like some beatdown is happening. I don't care. Fucking come out. And as I'm coming out, I just hear this man go, bro, and I fucking walk out, and I just see Jamie Hayter. I just look, and I just see Jamie Hayter on the fucking pre-show returned.
I'm sitting there, and I'm standing up, and I'm looking, and I'm like, don't fucking tell me that I'm sitting there thinking to myself, you're the best wrestler that's ever from here. And I'm thinking to myself, who's going to come out? Because it sure is fucking going to be Jamie Hayter, right? Yeah, and literally that's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm like, sure as hell can't be Jamie. They're not going to re-debut Jamie on the pre-show. And literally, bro, a couple seconds after she says, I'm the best wrestler from here, they fucking play Jamie Hayter's music. Jamie Hayter walks out on the AEW All-In pre-show and does a beatdown on Soraya.
On the pre-show.
Way to tell me you don't give a fuck about Jamie Hayter, and you probably only put the title on her because she's Britt Baker's friend. Way to fucking tell me you don't give a fuck about Jamie Hayter. And then, on top of that, I'm scrolling through AEW Twitter to get some images before we went live just now. Jamie Hayter's new t-shirt post comes up. It's not a new t-shirt. It's a fucking t-shirt that's been on Shop AEW from
probably her title run.
Before she was even women's champion.
They just recolored it a little bit, added some saturation, and posted it as a new shirt. Well, that's what I think happened, and I think that's why she was on the fucking pre-show.
See, because the thing is, I said on the predictions, I think Jamie Hayter is going to factor into the Mercedes, you know, Jamie Hayter's a bit of a powerhouse. She may not be as big as Camille, but she can strike, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, as all of us with a brain would think, she's probably going to come to the defense of Britt Baker. But it's very fucking interesting because...
no mention of each other at all.
None. She didn't come out to help Britt. She comes out to attack Soraya, which, yes, Soraya did injure her, and it does make sense. But honestly, who in the fuck wants to see her go after Soraya? I feel like people wanted to see her go against... team with Britt for a little, and then maybe eventually turn, and then do the feud that... Is that not going to get paid off now?
Literally, because they just fucking fell out as friends. And don't tell me, Britt Baker, fell out as friends with somebody, and her, political influence made this person come back on the pre-show, and then she went on to have the stinker of the night. That's wild.
No way.
Oh my God. How?
Sean Ross, so Bell says, Sean Ross Sapp said a couple weeks ago there was a fallout between Jamie and Britt.
How does everybody hate you, dog? Bro.
See,
Get her out of here, bro. Send her back to her dentist's office.
oh brother, oh my God. Okay. Jesus.
Good Lord. How do you do that? How are you an asshole backstage, egotistical, and you put on a stinker, and you're not even good?
See, this was getting me upset now because people fucking care more about Jamie Hayter than they do about Britt Baker.
Oh,
and like
100%.
anybody with a fucking brain knows if you look at those two side by side and say who is the star between these two, a lot of people would pick Jamie fucking Hayter because she's leagues fucking better than Britt Baker. And again, now that I'm hearing this for the first time, there was a fallout between Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker. And just ironically, Jamie gets delegated to the pre-show.
That's wild.
Well, Tony Khan, since you're the booking genius that you are, you know what you also could have done? You could have had her go after the other woman that hurt her, Toni Storm, and you could have either put her with Mariah May or just had her come out at the end and kind of ruin Toni Storm's standing ovation, maybe.
That would be really nice.
Something like that. I mean, it's better than what the fuck is going on with Saraya, because we'll be getting another Toni Storm and Jamie Hayter match. I won't complain about that.
I'd be happy with that. I'd be fine with, like, bro, what all backstage politics for someone who's not even good? Like, bro, I don't understand. Like, at least if you're gonna talk the talk, walk the walk. Her ass was crippled in that fucking ring, dude. That shit was ass.
Bro, Britt Baker hasn't put on a good match since the last good match that Britt Baker was a part of, we were in the audience for at All Out 2021. She has not put on a fucking good match since then.
Mm-mm.
And man, that's insane. And again, dude, she really is the company Charlotte Flair, but the difference between her and Charlotte Flair, Charlotte Flair's got shit under her belt.
She can wrestle at least. Like...
She's got probably one of the greatest matches in fucking company history with fucking Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 39. She's got matches with fucking Bayley. She's got her match with Asuka at WrestleMania. I mean,
Becky,
her matches with Bex. Like, bro, at least Charlotte has shit under her belt. That's the difference between Charlotte and Britt Baker, bro. How the fuck, dude, that's so irritating to hear, dude. That's so irritating because I feel that Jamie's fucking return was saved to align with Britt.
Yeah. And then they just...
She could have been back probably by fucking Revolution.
Which is even crazier, depending on when this, fallout was, we could have had her back the whole time, and Tony Khan kept her home to please who? Britt Baker? You're sacrificing a lot for that woman. That doesn't do nothing for you. Like, come on, dog. That's insane. That's a crime. Fucking Britt Baker.
Yeah, I mean, we all make fun of Charlotte for being a fucking robot on the mic, bro. But I mean, at least, if she's got anything to fucking hang her hat on, is...
She can wrestle?
Does Charlotte politic?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, of course she politics. But at the end of the day, if she has to do fucking business with somebody...
She'll do business.
Look at her and Becky hated each other's guts. At Survivor Series 2021, did Charlotte go out there and act like she did not want to wrestle? No. She went out there and actually put on a banger match of the show against her ex-best friend.
Exactly.
And I don't know what the fuck we got tonight, but that was not a Mercedes... That was not a fucking Sasha Banks quality match.
No.
That was so bad, I don't know...
That was ass.
It's literally in my notes, sloppy. You know, obviously we'll talk about that in a little bit, but dude, I don't understand, bro, how... Now that just got me so fucking annoyed, dude, because, bro, Tony, dude, oh my god. Like Sir K just said, how are you gonna give up and possibly jeopardize, which is quite funny, because when Britt was gone, when did we hear about drama in the AEW women's locker room?
None of it. That locker room was fine. Was perfect without her.
From the time Britt Baker was out last November, when Toni Storm was starting the rise of the Timeless gimmick and winning the championship, when, in that time period, did we ever hear about any sort of Britt Baker drama?
None.
Or any sort of drama in general.
Not an ounce of fucking drama. And she comes back already politicking her way up, her way through it. The ex-best friends. That's wild.
And before Britt Baker left, what was the last piece of drama we heard out of the AEW women's division then? Thunder Rosa had to be stuck on Collision because Britt Baker was on Dynamite.
That's wild, dude.
I mean, no, man, Britt is not that nice, bro.
Not good at all. You better be nice if you're that bad. You better be great and super nice backstage to balance it out.
Like Tongaloa.
But like, how are you an asshole and you suck? Like, dog, you can't be both. You can't be an asshole that sucks. You can be an asshole that's good, because at the end of the day, if you're good, you're good. But you're an asshole that sucks? Come on, lady. Come on, just stick to the dentist chair at this point. God.
That just got me so irritated, bro. But I mean, Belle does say it best, bro. She says Britt needs to go to WWE because God knows they are not going to let her get away with this shit. Tony.
Keep her in the dentist chair.
Dude. Oh, man.
That's insane.
Wow. Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter had a falling out. That
makes sense.
The whole night I'm asking myself, why would you fucking put Jamie Hayter on the pre-show when people have been anticipating when Britt was out? I hardly even heard people talk about Britt Baker returning.
They talked about Jamie Hayter returning.
Everybody just wanted Jamie Hayter to return. Everybody wanted Jamie Hayter to return, and we finally get her, and she's on the pre-show. Tony, you either gotta fucking draw the line in the fucking sand with this shit, or... Man, I mean, you gotta draw the line in the sand with Britt Baker, or you are going to do serious damage, long-term damage, to your AEW women's division. And I mean, you've already sacrificed somebody who could have potentially been a superstar in your division with Thunder Rosa just because they're not friends with Britt. Are you seriously going to fucking jeopardize Jamie Hayter
for Britt Baker? Bro, Jamie, Thunder Rosa, partially from the rumors. Cody, that's a lineup. I would trade good people backstage for that lineup in this company, bro. Like, come on, let alone shit people.
Logan says, somebody just asked Tony Khan if bringing in the FTW title was supposed to be a joke.
Bro, get us on that fucking media scrum so we could ask this man if this was politics right here with Jamie Hayter. I need to know.
Yeah, dude, I said the same thing as I was watching her match, bro. It's just like, do you even want to fucking be here?
Like, bro, just leave. Bro, like you suck.
Like, man.
Oh, fucking 24-pack of ass.
I mean, this is what I hate. These are things I hate about professional wrestling, bro, because you look at somebody like fucking Tessa Blanchard. They got all this fucking talent,
And they just fuck it up.
And you throw it away because you want to... Well, in Tessa Blanchard's case, those are little Hoganisms. But you want to throw it away because you want to be a dick? You got all this talent.
You got, like... I don't get when people throw their talent away like that.
Like, what the fuck?
Now,
like,
Brooke doesn't have much talent to throw away. That's the crazy part. But, like...
Man.
Fuck. She could have been a good part of the roster if she just shut her fucking mouth. God, it's wild, dude. That shit's insane.
All this talent, and you just want to go backstage. You want to be a backstage politic. You want to be a fucking asshole to people. You want to do... And, like, legitimately, like, we all laugh at her name now, but it wasn't supposed to be like that.
No.
She was... Like, Tessa Blanchard was so good, right? So fucking good. And, like, she's just the first name that comes to my mind,
like
but there's...
someone that fucked themselves over.
But it's just like, you're so good...
And you just fuck it all up. For Austin Aries. Wasn't he doing like just stupid shit?
Yeah, he had a horrible backstage attitude. That's why they released him from WWE. It's just like, you got all this talent and you throw it away.
For what?
Because
what are you doing now? You're working under fucking Solo at McDonald's? Like, what did you throw it all away for? Sorry, I had to throw that in there. Like, dog, like, you're so good, and you throw it all away just for what? What do you gain from just being an asshole or being like a Tessa Hogan? You know, what do you gain from that, dude? I don't get it. I don't understand, bro. Like, so many names you can name that just fuck themselves over by doing stupid shit. I'm just thinking, what were you thinking when you were doing that? Were you not thinking about your career, your job, your name? Like, bro, come on, man. Like, bro, if I'm out shopping at Target and I look up and my cashier is Tessa Blanchard, I'm just thinking like, damn, look at you. You fucked up. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't get it.
yeah, and to think, man, to think like all these people, bro, that again, we got one in Thunder Rosa. We're possibly having another one in Jamie Hayter, and I'm telling you right now that, man, that's gonna piss me off if they don't fucking treat Jamie Hayter correctly now that Britt Baker is back, dude. That's real. That's really fucked up. That's really fucked up, and it really just it's so irritating, dude. You gotta fucking do what's best for your division, man, and you can't sacrifice. How did you come to the conclusion with CM Punk? You had to fire him because he had his differences with people. But Britt Baker's been here for 5 years doing the shit, and it's just like, I mean, what is going on? I mean,
beef with Brandy, Thunder Rosa, Jean, like, bro,
and
it's a pattern.
And the thing is too, and that's the one that really gets me, because if those rumors are even anywhere close to true,
Tony Khan's the biggest dumbass for that.
If you lost Cody Rhodes, and it's even crazier to look to what he's gone on to do. If you lost Cody Rhodes, the guy who went on to main event WrestleMania 2 years in a row, for Britt Baker, man. And it's not only that Cody went back to WWE, a godfather of your company.
The founder and EVP of your company dipped out. If that is one of the reasons, because I feel like for Cody himself, he had his own reasons, obviously. They were a whole nother problem that wasn't addressed by Tony Khan. But, Britt Baker, dude, for Britt Baker, dog.
I mean, what kind of emotional connection do those two fucking have? For him to constantly take her side, and I mean, what the fuck is going on there, bro?
Like, I don't know, man.
God, bro.
Goddamn. Insane.
Man, that is infuriating. That is infuriating. That really fucking is, dude. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. If that's the case, and if that's what you had for her, bro. Yikes. Man, and again, if this fallout was recent, you mean to fucking tell me we could have got her back earlier in the year, but all she, you could have got her back earlier in the year, but they were probably waiting for a Britt Baker return so they could bring them back kind of together, and because they're not friends anymore,
they just fuck her over in that.
Now we put Jamie Hayter on a fucking pre-show. Are you kidding me?
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, I do think Cody did want to go back to WWE, but I will say I don't think that situation made it any easier, if it is true.
I was going to say, if Tony Khan really put in the work backstage, I think he could have still kept him. Or even have Cody do a temporary run over there, and then come back, because he's not coming back at this point.
No.
But it could have been just a temporary run over there, and he goes back home. But you fucked it up, and he's home now, so it's your fault, Tony. Fucking dumbass. Well, the cinch, bro.
Man.
Fumbled Cody Rhodes. Crazy.
Yeah, that's fucking sad, bro. That's fucking sad. Okay. Another thing on the pre-show. Let's go ahead and move our guy over here. By the way, the London version of the new logo.
Goes crazy.
Pretty hard. Pretty hard, man. Okay, we got this on the pre-show as well. AEW Grand Slam Australia. Well, AEW obviously is doing Grand Slam in about 3 weeks here in New York, as always.
Mm-hmm.
First year they sold 21,000 tickets. This year they haven't cracked 6. So, what is AEW doing? They are bringing Grand Slam to Australia on February 15th, 2025 at Suncorp Stadium, which I believe is in, I want to say that was the one in Brisbane, Australia. Let me see. Yes, it is, it is in Milton, Australia, but I think that's the one that was in Brisbane. It's just, it's for the Brisbane teams. It's just, anyways, you guys get the point. But, how you feeling about this, bro?
I mean, it's interesting. Better than keeping it in New York fucking 24/7, so don't know why it's in February. And don't know why you're doing a big stadium show on television and not in a fucking pay-per-view. But it is what it is, it's fine. And as long as they don't do it in New York later that same year, which I really wouldn't be shocked, it's okay. I'll be fine with it.
I'm not fine with it. Now, listen, I always told you guys they need to do international events, right? What fucking event is 3 weeks after that date? Revolution.
Okay.
Revolution usually is in early March. Now, again, I'll say kudos to them for doing a international show in general. The only thing that's kind of annoying about this, we're probably going to get a pre-taped version of it because it's a Dynamite show. I believe. So if I look, February 2025.
Oh, 15th of Saturday. So it is pay-per-view. Look at that. I thought that was going to be, I swear good. Look at that. It's an actual pay-per-view.
Interesting. However,
unless they move Rev.
Is Revolution going to be like 2 weeks after that?
I wouldn't be shocked.
February 15th, 2025. Okay, it's not going to be a Dynamite show. It looks like it's not going to be a Dynamite show. However, Okay, that makes it a little better. I was gonna go off on a heated rant about how we're gonna get a pre-taped Dynamite. That makes it a little better. However, my conversation still does stand on why. See, you're doing a pay-per-view. You're doing a pay-per-view. I think at least Revolution about 3 weeks after this. I don't understand, Tony.
No, I really don't. Same with Rev. But even then, when you got so much shit in the middle of the year lined up already with fucking Forbidden Door, fucking London, you got. Oh. Dude, get.
Bell says, guys, somebody just asked Mercedes about her divorce at the Scrum.
Dude, if I'm her, I'm fighting that motherfucker, dude. Man.
That's almost as bad as the SummerSlam stuff. There was a video going around of Denise asking Braun Breaker if he's ever broken up with somebody.
What, like...
Why don't you just cut to the fucking chase and ask him if he broke up with Cora Jade or if she broke up with him? I mean, that's what we know you're all fucking... That's what we know you're fishing for. And first of all, it's not your business.
It's not your business. You fucking stinky marks don't got a fucking chance with any of these fucking people. What are you...
Oh, brother.
God, like...
Asking her about her divorce. Oh, anyways, bro.
Ban them.
Back to Grand Slam. Well, it looks like it's going to be a pay-per-view. I thought it was going to be a Dynamite at first, but it looks like Grand Slam is going to be a pay-per-view now. So, I guess Dynamite Grand Slam is going away, which it doesn't need to be a thing anyway, because you already have All Out, a couple weeks after that. It made sense to do a bigger Dynamite show when you didn't have as many pay-per-views.
Which is the format I preferred, but you're having all these pay-per-views, so might as well make it a pay-per-view.
Exactly. So I'm rocking with it actually now that because originally I thought this was going to be a Dynamite, but I just looked at my calendar here, and February 15th is a Saturday, and it'll be at about 4 a.m. So another Australia show, so that'll be cool. But hopefully it turns out good, man. I just hope they don't put it too close to Revolution. That's my only concern at this point, but... Yes, Tony Khan got saved from a generational rant, because I sure was about to eat this alive for fucking being a Dynamite show that would have been pre-taped, but
You guys will get a rant when we get their pay-per-view schedule of next year, so we can rant about how close each pay-per-view is to each other. That's when you guys will get your rant about this.
Which is funny, because AEW does not even do a pay-per-view in, January's wide open.
Yeah, just do it in January. Do it, mid-January, so you don't, do it too close to the Rumble. Oh, wait, no, they moved the Rumble to February, right?
It's, early February this year.
Yeah, it's dude, I don't know, I don't know what's up with this man, but we'll rant. You'll hear our full rant when we get this pay-per-view schedule, because it's looking fucking, clogged the fuck up next year.
Yeah.
Oh, technically they got fucking Wrestle Dynasty in January, because it's right at the start of it. Even though it's not a real pay-per-view, but
Wrestle Dynasty.
Discount fucking Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah, it's basically New Japan saying we're gonna put
our own Forbidden Door on, because we're tired of sending your guys to us.
Yeah.
Our guys to us. We need some of your motherfuckers. That's what that pay-per-view is. And then they're still doing Forbidden Door. Basically.
Or it's going to be the second night of Wrestle Kingdom, because we don't have any actual stars on Wrestle Kingdom. So we need some of yours.
Good Lord.
So yeah, Grand Slam. It looks to be a pay-per-view next year in Australia. And that should be interesting to see, man. That should be very interesting to see. But we'll just have to wait and see when we get to it, man. So yeah, man. That is that. So, the show opens up with the London ladder match for the AEW World Trios Championships. These guys make their entrances on
a pre-show.
These guys make their long-awaited. They all have their big moment on the pre-show, their big entrance on the pre-show, and man,
that is wild, man.
I'm telling you, dude.
Get these people the fuck up, dude. And these are the same people that are so egotistical to people like us. You got these fucking journalists that just think they're the shit, think they're part of the business. You guys aren't, dude. You guys aren't.
That's the thing about, man, that's the thing I fucking hate.
Oh, they have like one source of fucking Arya Davari in a company, and they think they're in the business, dude.
Yeah, they look at podcasters and content creators and these people that are journalists. They think that they are a part of the industry, and they think that they're cool, and they think that they're homies with the wrestlers, bro. Dude, these wrestlers fucking scoff at you fucking journalists for questions like that. Who the fuck in their right mind goes in to a media scrum and a question you have written down for Mercedes is about her personal life divorce?
That is fucking insane. Did you guys hear us cover it on an episode of News? We say it all the time. We don't cover personal shit like that. Cause
No.
First of all, it's fucking weird. Second of all, it's just wrong, dude. That's not our business. That's not our lives. We're not fucking TMZ. We're not fucking losers that try to make money off people's fucking personal life. What the fuck? That's insane, dude. That's insane to fucking ask somebody.
Yeah, I was gonna. The journalists, man. They look down at content creators and podcasters and stuff like that, and they think, like I said, they think that they're better than us or something. But at the end of the day, man, it's like, again, when did you guys see us talking about, Mercedes getting divorced or Braun Breaker breaking up with Cora Jade or?
It's like,
I mean, what?
What? Like, I don't understand. These journalists need to be humbled, bro. I'll never forget when fucking Sean Dork Sapp made that tweet about how they, WWE sent them that apology and that, like, donut or cake or whatever.
They sent them, like, cheese and wine or something.
He fucking faked it. Motherfucker sent himself some wine. They sent it to me to apologize. Triple H didn't text you, you fucking idiot.
What even happened with him again? Didn't Triple H like bash Fightful or something?
Yeah, they bashed Fightful and then Triple H is. What did fucking Sean tweet when they did that? Nick Khan and someone else are in the backstage. Like, bro, no one gives a fuck about you. You people are nothing. Come on.
Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. The fucking journalists, dude. I'm telling you, they are.
There's something else, dude. Fucking.
I mean, again, what do you even say? I mean, like I said, dude, there was a video floating around on Twitter the other day of Denise playing. She was playing Never Have I Ever with Braun Breaker. First of all, why the fuck are you playing? What is this, a fucking 13-year-old girl's sleepover party?
Like, bro, what are y'all trying to break the ice? What y'all doing?
What the fuck are you playing? How do you fucking have the audacity to ask Braun Breaker at a SummerSlam media scrum? Put your hand up. Let's fucking play. Let's play Never Have I Ever. And the first thing Never have I ever broken up with somebody. Are you fucking serious right now?
What is wrong with you people, man?
And then they look at us crazy.
Literally, look at us like we're the fucking assholes. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. You're trying to make people pay. What did Fightful put behind their paywall? Oh yeah, they put behind their paywall like last week an update on the Warner Bros. and Tony Khan, AEW negotiations. In the update they had to pay $5 for was just that, yeah, the talks are, nothing's happened yet, but they're still talking. That's what they charge someone $5 for. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, man. I don't know, bro. I don't.
Insane.
I ain't never playing.
The fuck?
Oh, man. Golly. Alrighty, man. So, The show opens up with the London ladder match for the AEW World Trios Championships. We have the Patriarchy versus Bang Bang Gang versus House of Black versus Wheeler Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli, and Pac.
Why is he in there, bro? Like, what the fuck? And it makes it even worse.
The match was a bunch of buffoonery. Mm-hmm. It was these guys going around. They were just spamming spots. It was fun.
It was bad.
It was a fun match, bro. It was a fun match. I'll give it to him, man. It was a good open. It was a good open, obviously.
I do gotta ask the question, bro. What were those tables? Where did you buy those things?
Bro!
First of all, it looked like they were made from fucking birch plywood that you fucking stapled gun to legs. And, like, they were so still. They didn't break. They were breaking. You had motherfuckers just to get landed on them. Nothing happened.
That man Juice is coming off a back injury. Had to fall on that fucking table, and it did not break. Bro just fucking fell right smack dab on the table.
Like, Bill, don't tell me those are your guys' tables out in the UK. I hope not.
Those were some fucking catering tables, bro. Those are not breakaway tables. They got them tables from catering.
Like, literally, bro.
Man, I mean, you can see the nuts and bolts on them. I mean, those things were not meant to break, bro. So, there's a spot where Pac hit a red arrow off the top, or a black arrow off the top onto everybody waiting for his arrival down below. Wayne hit a Wayne's World to Brody King through a table on the outside. There was a spot with a double sleeper holds with the guns. They climbed up on Brody and Claudio's back. Brody and Claudio climbed with the guns on their back up ladders, and then they fell onto tables that were waiting on each side. Juice, dude, he was on top of the ladder, and he got pushed off. I want to say by either Luchasaurus or Christian Cage. And this man fell on his fucking balls on the top rope. It looks so bad. It looks so bad. I mean, he fell extremely fast onto the rope, and that just did not look fun whatsoever.
No.
Christian Cage then throws a chair on at Pac. Pac went to springboard on him, and Christian threw a chair at him. He threw a chair at him, and then he hit him with an unprettier on the chair. Juice goes to put Nick Wayne's mom through a table. He gets her in, I'm assuming, pile driver position. He gets her in pile driver position to set it up, and Luchasaurus grabs him by his neck and chokeslams him onto the same table he was going to put Nick Wayne's mom through. The table did not break.
Bro, he fell right off.
Dude.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
That man bounced off that table.
Oh, that looked awful.
God.
That man Juice, bro. If it wasn't landing right on his fucking balls, it was...
landing on his recovering back injury. Good lord.
To no break.
Oh my god.
Buddy Matthews was then on the ladder, on top of the ladder, and got speared off of it by Christian Cage. He was speared off of it by Christian Cage through a table. Luchasaurus gets Christian Cage up, and he goes to help Christian get the belt, because Christian, throughout the match, did not want Luchasaurus to get the belts. He wanted to get the belts. And he goes to help Christian get up there, because he could have easily went up there and grabbed the belts, but he wanted to help Christian do it, because Christian had to do it. Pac gets on top of the ladder, grabs one belt, and falls. The bell rings, and like I said, he grabs one belt, and he just falls off the ladder as Pac and the Blackpool Combat Club the one random trio in the match wins the championships.
What the
Pac
hell, man?
and the BCC are your AEW World Trios champions. Well, the match overall was fun, and I like that. You know, I like the story, I guess, being told with Christian and Luchasaurus. You know, I guess just kind of the Luchasaurus just listening to him and ended up costing him the trios belts with Christian. Got pissed off at him for after the match as yeah, I mean, I like that, man, but Pac in the BCC, I mean,
Why? What?
I'm assuming the Lucha Bros or the Death Triangle was supposed to win this match.
I think so. And looks like the Lucha Bros are out. We're gonna be gone.
Yeah, and
That's
I mean,
crazy.
yeah, and I mean, as you guys know, if you've been listening to the podcast, the Lucha Bros are as good as gone. They're as good as gone with AEW. So, what does Tony Khan do? I don't know. Maybe instead of having him bring out grizzled young veterans or having him find different partners, he puts them with the Blackpool Combat Club, and they're the Trios champions. So that was a little random. But other than that, man, I thought the match was fine. It was a fun match. It was a fun way to open up the pay-per-view. But yeah, like I said, bro, it's just like, I don't know, it's just a little random.
Yeah.
You know, him having these guys win the Trios championships for some reason. But, I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't care really either way. So, I mean, good lord. Oh, okay. I thought I read it as someone did ask that. I was gonna say, bro, what is it with this scroll?
I was gonna say, I can't wait to watch this fucking thing.
Okay, no, but yeah, super random. Don't know why they fucking put Pac with them. But they did, and they're trios champs, I guess. So we'll see what they do from here.
Yeah, man. So that was that. The next match was for the AEW Women's Championship.
Why was this
Second?
here?
Second on the card. Meanwhile, Mercedes and Britt was the third to last match.
Why were these not flipped? I'll tell you why. Politics.
There was 8 matches on the card. Mercedes and Britt was number 5.
God.
Or no, sorry, number 6. They were number 6. Meanwhile, Mariah May and Toni Storm are number 2.
You see.
Besides, this match had more going for it. This match was way better built than than Mercedes and Britt Baker, and you have these guys on second, and you have Mercedes and Britt on third to last.
Not only was this the bigger story, it's the bigger title. This is the AEW Women's World title. The other match for the women's mid-card fucking title. Why was this not in that spot? Politics. And that's insane, man.
That is wild. That Toni Storm has been a fucking great champion for the better part of 9-10 months.
And Britt still has to go on after her.
Come on, man. I mean, this pissed me off when I seen this, bro. This should not have been on second.
No, not at all.
This should not have been on second.
Exactly, Bell.
That is exactly what I said, bro. Toni Storm and Mariah May should have been not in daylight.
No.
It should have been at night with the rest of the main event caliber shit. Because this is main event caliber shit. And it was... And besides, even if this wasn't, Mercedes and Britt, dude, what the fuck was that match?
That shit was dog shit.
You went on third to last to wrestle like you didn't even want to fucking be there?
I wish you weren't there in the fucking first place.
Meanwhile, Tony Storm, who's been a great champion and told a story, a damn good one at that, all fucking year with Mariah May gets to go on second. Because you are a fucking mark for yourself. That's what I fucking hate about these people in AEW. And the guy running AEW just feeds into the shit. They're all fucking marks for themselves. And then when you do got good ones, like Tony Storm and Mariah May, they get to go second on the show.
Insane, dude.
Come on, man. I mean, that is ridiculous, bro. That is ridiculous. Second. Fucking second on the card.
Insane.
You can look. Hook and Chris Jericho, the tag match, the tag title match. I mean, what? I mean, what? You couldn't have at least moved this up.
Insane, dude. Fucking crime. Crime of time.
So, Mariah May didn't really have much of a cool entrance. She more so had cool gear.
Yeah.
Tony Storm had a really cool entrance. It was like the camera panned all the way through Wembley Stadium and it led you to a plaque for Tony Storm 1924. And then Luther came out.
72 people?
Tony Khan says 72 people contributed to AEW's creative process. I can get a list of them. She says, can I get a list of them, Tony, so I can do my own investigation? Dude.
No. That is... No. You know way you're this unorganized while you have 72 people writing. There's no fucking way. Good lord. How are the... This fucking company, man. Tony Khan. That's all I could say. Tony Khan.
Brother. Well, yikes.
This is gonna be a great fucking media scrum.
72 people on the creative process.
Little high-end ass, bro. And if that's true, that's even worse. Like, what? You better hope that's not true, Tony. How is your creative unorganized?
72 people.
Good lord.
That is... I don't even know what to say to that. Yeah, so Tony Storm has this pretty cool entrance. Like I said, it leads you to a plaque of hers from the year 1924. She then has Luther come out, and he, kind of introduces her, or he kind of sticks his hands up, I guess, and then her music plays and she comes out. It was pretty cool. Tony, in the beginning of the match, almost didn't want to put up a fight. Mariah had a lot of the offense, and the commentators were kind of playing to the fact that Tony did not really want this fight. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? She did not want things to be like this with her and Mariah, and so she she's getting a lot of the offense. Mariah's kind of...
Oh, 27. Okay. It's good. Bell, I feel you on that one. But, good God.
Oh my God. Oh. You scared me, dude.
You scared me with that one, Bell.
I was sitting here bro.
I was still thinking about it, 72. Even 27 is still wild. That's still a wild-ass number that you're people forgetting. But it's good, Bill. It's good.
No.
I feel you on that.
No.
Should hear me at work. I fuck shit up every day at work.
Yeah.
You can fucking vouch for me. But,
No, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I mean, dude, 27 people is insane. Because even at that, I'm not good at quick math, bro. But you could at least put 5-6 people on a division.
Oh, easy.
Even with that.
Oh, 100%.
You know, so I mean, even that is crazy. But no, don't feel bad at all.
Don't feel bad at all.
Don't feel bad at all. Either way, the creative process is fucked. I don't care if they're 72, 27, 5, 1 people on creative. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
God.
But, the commentators are kind of playing up to the fact that, like, Tony didn't really want to put up a fight because she didn't really want this to get to this point with her and Mariah. Mariah, during the match, she's taking out Luther and she's kicking him around and shit, and she goes over to her mother. Mariah goes over to her own mother and slaps the shit out of her mother.
Goddamn.
Her mother's sitting down and she's holding her face and she's crying. Toni Storm then hits Mariah with a Storm Zero on the steel stairs and goes over and hugs Mariah May's mom. So huge pop for Toni Storm. She was getting a lot of chance here. Toni was, and Mariah is then bleeding. She's bleeding and she's crying, similar to how Toni was when she turned on her. This time, like I said, the roles are kind of reversed. Mariah was the one bleeding and crying and stuff, and Mariah then gets back on the offense and she goes to hit 3 hip attacks on Toni. She hits 2 of them. As she goes for the third one, Toni hit her with a lariat. And right as Toni was going to put her away, Mariah starts crying. She starts crying and she starts, begging Toni not to hurt her, and she's saying that she's sorry. She's saying that she's sorry to Toni Storm. She's saying that she's sorry to her, and Toni tells her, "Do not do this to me right now. Do not do this to me right now." And Mariah hits her with a roll-up. Once she gets up from the roll-up, she hits her with running knees, one to the back of the head and one to the front. She hits Toni Storm with her own finisher, Storm Zero, and Mariah May wins the AEW Women's World Championship here at All In. Wow. This was great. I like this match a lot. I really like this match a lot. There was a lot of investment in this match. There was just a lot of, there was a lot of investment into this one. I really, really cared about this match, and it delivered, bro. It delivered, and the story in the match of, now Mariah is, the one bleeding, and, she's screaming out and stuff, and Toni felt bad, because she wanted things to go back to the way they were, and, she fell for it. And, Mariah May capitalized and beat Toni Storm. But, man, it was a great fucking match. It was a great build all year. I think they did a great job. And, dude, I got to give props to Tony Khan for bringing somebody into the company, having a plan for them. And it paid off, bro. And Mariah May looks like a stud. This match just felt big.
It did. It
just had a big match feel. The pre-match promo did it justice. It was insane. It was insane, man. It was very, very, very good. And I thought they delivered. I thought they delivered tremendously. And Mariah May is a star, bro. And I hope AEW can keep this up. And I hope we do get to see more from Timeless Toni Storm, man. And she gets to dabble it up with people in the division not named Britt Baker. And same with Mariah May. I mean, and that's the thing that annoys me, dude. There's so much good in this AEW women's division, and you can't really do anything for yourself if you're not friends with Britt Baker. So that's got to change, and that absolutely needs to end. That absolutely needs to end, man. So Yeah, but I thoroughly enjoyed this match, and I think this was a star-making moment, and I hope they can just continue to build that star for Mariah May.
I really hope so, because, you know, we all say it always about Tony Khan. You know, he's good with the chase, never really good with, you know, the aftermath and the, you know, the process after that. Really hope Mariah May's not a victim to that way of Tony Khan-ness. So I hope the best for her with this title run. I'm so glad she has the title. She's earned it. Phenomenal. This is what I want to see, a woman come in, be a part of something big, be in a story of something big, and then win the title. That's what it's supposed to be. I need way more women. I need more people in AEW to have the Mariah May journey. And I'm glad it worked out the way it did, and I hope she gets a good run against good people that she's able to put on good stories with, man. I really hope so.
Definitely, man. So far, the news we got, I mean, there definitely is some moles in AEW's camp, so I'm sure it'll get out. But so far, what we're hearing about Jamie Hayter's return is that the specifics of the return are being closely guarded.
Yeah, it's drama. That's crazy. That's...
Again, they have moles in their camp, so I'm sure we'll hear about it sooner rather than later. But
sure. You guys will probably hear it Friday if I'm betting. I think we might have our thumbnail and title already. Probably. You gotta love the all-in and all-outs, man. We always get some of the best drama with these pay-per-views. I don't know what's about these pay-per-views in this time of the year specifically, but we get the best drama, man. So at least the news is gonna be eating pretty good.
Yeah, I guess. Well appetized. Yeah, Bill, I feel that, bro. My mom would have absolutely killed me if I did something that Mariah May did to her, bro.
Yeah. Me and my sisters do that to my mom, getting ripped in half, 100%, ripping us in half. Yeah, it's over with. I am dead.
Yep. So, I mean, that's what we're hearing. Like I said, man, they AEW is literally the land of moles in the camp. So I'm sure we'll hear about it by Friday, dude. But up until this point, the specifics on her return are being closely guarded.
Fucking Brits. Good Lord.
Fucking.
Oh man.
So
they're gonna jump her ass backstage, bro. She's building up the ultimate jumping of her life backstage. You got Thunder Rosa, Jamie Hayter. Hell, you might get Brandy just to fucking show up to fucking join in. She's getting a nexus against her, bro. To go to Tokyo or Australia. Fucking Dave. Can we at least get people like that? If you're gonna ask stupid questions, at least be something like that. Just simple.
Something wholesome.
Something's like, yeah, like the little wholesome shit. Asking about fucking woman's divorce. That's fucking wrong. I don't know who fucking asked that question.
What do you think she's gonna say? No? Like what the? I mean, better that than asking Mercedes about her divorce.
Literally.
I guess.
Like anything.
I guess that's somewhat fucking better than.
I guess.
God. So that was this. That was the women's title match. Again, I'm a little pissed that we're talking about the women's title match on the second. But we'll get to that in a little bit, bro. We'll definitely finish the rant. We'll definitely finish the story here in a little bit, man. So, but I thought the match was great. And I really hope the follow-up for Mariah May is as good as the build was, because...
I hope so, man.
Yeah. The FTW Championship. Chris Jericho versus Hook. Jericho gets a live performance entrance. He comes out in his fucking suit.
Looking like a fucking dork.
And he says... He raises his hand. He's like, "Hi, guys!" And he says, "I'm the learning tree."
I'm the learning tree.
And he starts singing his song, and...
Exactly, Bell. Come on, it was easier booking it a year. Motherfucker Phil was booking it a year ago.
Dead. I didn't see the original comment. Tony Khan says booking Collision is much easier now than it was a year ago.
first of all, so that's a CM Punk dig, obviously.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, that's your fault.
It was his idea to split the
It
roster.
was literally his idea, so I don't know why he's good at dig. And second of all, you weren't even booking the show. Phil was. He was booker, he was bouncer. Dude was doing it all in the Collision, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm sure it's more satisfying too to walk out in front of 5,000 people as opposed to about 2,000 people, as opposed to a year ago when you were actually filling arenas for Collision.
Fucking sold out fucking United Center.
And the Collision before All In was the last Collision you would book. That would be hard to book for you.
Fucking what a man.
Yeah. I mean, you can't take a dig at CM Punk and say it was much easier to book Collision now than it was a year ago. When you came to Punk
with that idea to do that, and Punk said no, we shouldn't do that. Man, God, they have a good night overall, and they just gotta fuck it up.
I don't know what the fuck is going on right now, but every time you guys comment with something about the media scrum, it's just like, what?
Like, what is going on, bro? That is insane.
Had a good show and you can't fucking help yourself.
They just can't, dude. They just can't.
So Jericho does a live performance similar to how he did last year. Oh, speaking of his live performance too, I like the stage a lot better than the stage last year.
I do, and I like I noticed it during Osprey's entrance when they were doing that overhead drone shot. The big like V's, the two V's that were there. It was the fucking all in, Bullet Club, like how it. It was that I noticed that during fucking Osprey's entrance. I didn't catch it until I saw like the aerial straight on view of it. But it was like two triangles that were obviously under the All In logo. Because the first one, that were the Bullet Club logo. So that was actually really cool to see. I didn't notice that until that shot. But it was overall, even without that, good stage. You had a ramp. It was long. You had a stage, an actual stage.
Yeah.
It was good. I liked it. I liked the setup.
Last year I hated, and it's well on record how much I hated things about that show, but I hated how short the ramp was.
Mm-hmm.
That if you're doing a stadium show, the whole fucking lure to a stadium show is having a long ramp that feels big.
And I really like how they kind of only semi kept the roof open.
Yeah.
Like it made the lighting actually really cool. It was a really. I wish they did this setup when they actually had 80,000 people, because the crowd shots at night were fine because obviously you don't really see the empty seats. Mm-hmm. But dude, when it was a bright ass day out and they would hit those crowd shots, it looked kind of rough. I was like, come on, bro, this ain't no thing to brag about, bro. Get the camera back on the people.
Yeah. So, a Hook then does his special entrance. I didn't know whether the fucking Demon King was coming out, Batman, or Tommaso Ciampa. Because there's heartbeats, like a...
Yeah.
Similar to how the Demon is, and then before he comes out... Oh, or Goldberg. Yeah. Because this guy walks out of a locker room and walks his way to the entrance area.
And it's not even like he was mostly going upstairs. It was just a shot of his ass as he's fucking crawling upstairs. It'd be like, what?
Like, dude, what was that? It was like, what was that random spamming of entrance? Like, what? So, I don't fucking know, dude. But so again, there's Demon King noises. There's
Tommaso Ciampa fucking medical. The beep.
Yeah,
the heartbeat.
Yeah.
Oh, Taz's old theme. Okay. I thought his theme was War Machine by fucking Kiss, I think. I thought that was his theme. I don't remember that. I gotta hear that song again then. I don't remember that in that song.
Yeah, so I mean that explains that one. But then we get the Hook Batman light that you could barely see because it was in daytime, and then and then he comes out there looking like Tongaloa, Gorillas of the Caribbean.
Gorillas of the Caribbean.
His with his eye patch. He comes out there looking like the goat. Yeah, again, there was just a bunch of random sounds, and then he just walks on out there as they're filming his ass walking upstairs. Him and Jericho, they start fighting with FTW rules, so he's kind of getting jumped by the learning tree, which nobody came to help him.
No one at
even
all.
though Shibata was on the card a little bit earlier, and I guess he's just not rocking with him anymore.
Don't give a fuck, I guess.
But
Tonga hook.
But Jericho brings out cricket balls. Hook goes to suplex him on one of the cricket balls, and it rolls away.
What?
Why would you get an an object to use as a weapon that is a ball and it rolls?
Like it's. Don't know what you were thinking there.
So, okay. Hook then grabs the cricket bat that says, "Hi, guys." He starts throwing up the cricket balls and hitting them with the bat at Chris Jericho. That's a great way to get a fucking lawsuit for
Raps a fan in the face.
Yeah, for knocking a fucking fan's chompers out in the front row. Nice. Nice. So Hook then puts the bat down because he probably realizes he's hitting these fucking cricket balls way too fast at Chris Jericho.
Like, that first one, you heard crack against the barricade, dude.
Dude, you heard, yeah. You heard it.
Like, dog, what are you doing?
So he then starts throwing the cricket balls at Jericho. And he starts throwing the cricket balls at Jericho. And the learning tree then gets back in and they jump Hook. They set up a table. They bring out some barbed wire. Hook then starts getting some offense in, hitting nothing but suplexes on Chris Jericho.
Shocker.
Big Bill then grabs Hook and gives him 10 beats to the Baldwin. I don't know why bro just started doing Sheamus's move. Jericho goes to whack Hook while Big Bill's got him set up, and he hits Big Bill by accident. Big Bill goes flying through the barbed wire. Back first. Brian Keith. Hook's getting in more offense on Jericho. Brian Keith hits Hook with the Excalibur said on commentary that was Martha Hart's belt. How the hell Brian Keith got Martha Hart's belt buckle? I have no idea.
What?
I was saying this as the match is going on. I genuinely think commentary loses like 20 fucking brain cells every time Hook and Chris Jericho are on their television.
Bro, they just start saying stupid ass shit, bro.
They're giggling, they're saying stupid shit. They sound like us in a fucking PlayStation party.
It's like, dog, what
Like,
is this?
Hook gets Chris Jericho in the fucking walls of Jericho throughout the match, and they're all, he's got her in the walls of Hook.
The walls of Hook.
What? What the
I don't know, man.
I'm telling you, dude, they lose brain cells every time Hook and Jericho are, every time they see them, it just, IQ just goes flying out the window.
Just dips to zero.
Anyways, Brian Keith hits Martha Hart with,
Oh shit.
Brian Keith hits Hook, rather, with Martha Hart's belt.
Who's the Hangman?
Bro, that man, oh my god.
Demon.
So he goes to hit him with Martha Hart's belt buckle, and he does. Hook then gets hit with the Judas effect. He kicks out. Taz has enough, so he goes up behind Brian Keith and puts him in a red rum, or what was I'm going to put my arm around yours, grab a hold of your neck with one arm, or the back of your neck with one arm, and put my other hand on your shoulder, and apply nothing. And then Hook hits the red rum, gets the red rum in on Chris Jericho, and Jericho taps out to Hook, and Hook, for the 7th time, wins the FTW Championship at All In.
Good.
He literally,
Doug.
he won the belt at All In last year.
Like Cook. Do you not realize that this is the only thing Tony Khan sees you as a guy to win the FTW championship?
Oh, brother. Oh, no. I can't show you that one. We gotta wait. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we might have... It looks like we found Ricochet's all-out opponent. Oh, man. We'll get to that in the casino match. Oh, my God. If you... Oh, brother.
It's hologram.
It's not hologram.
God damn it. It's a beast artist.
No.
Damn it.
It's not the beast artist. Hook wins the FTW championship again. When is his contract up?
That's what I want to know, man.
Why? What is another FTW championship reign supposed to do for this guy? The title, regardless on what Jericho thinks he did with the belt, he did nothing with the belt. He did nothing with the championship. Hook is going to go on to do nothing with the championship. The championship is nothing.
Mid-card king. Come on, bro.
I mean, dude, this is... Who cares, bro? Can we please just get Hook?
Get him in NXT, for the love of God. Please, get him in there. Get him in that fucking PC so he could do more than a single fucking move.
He's lucky most of his AEW career has been under FTW rules because he has the leisure of using weapons.
Exactly.
Because, dude, I mean, my God. Anytime this guy doesn't have a weapon in his hands, he's doing a sleeper hold, a red rum, or he's doing a suplex. I mean, can we just develop the guy, please? I mean, this is so bad. This is so bad. As for the match, I mean, it was an FTW no DQ match, and it was just Hook running through the learning tree, and that was all it was.
Please let this be the end of the learning tree, for the love of God.
The next match was the AEW World Tag Team Championship match. FTR versus the Young Bucks versus the Acclaimed. I just know Tony Khan was so pissed when he seen they were wearing Bret Hart gear that looked just like the Bret Hart gear that CM Punk wore just a couple weeks ago at SummerSlam.
Fucking A, you know they coordinated that shit.
Oh, they probably got their gear made by the same person.
Probably
at the same time.
In like the same package, you know what I mean? Ugh, crazy. I know he was pissed.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. This match was just...
It happened, I guess.
I did not care about this match going in, and it just kind of was there. I mean, nothing really happened. This was no AOP versus Revival versus DIY type triple threat match. I mean, it was just a match that nobody cared to see. It was a completely just uninspired, uninteresting tag team title match, and it was
super generic.
FTR, like I said, they came out with this very CM Punk looking gear. The Acclaimed come out to a "Oh Scissor Me Daddy" anthem playing throughout the arena. It was pretty funny. What was also fucking funny, about 2 minutes into the match, the crowd starts chanting CM Punk.
I love it. Great.
Yeah, this match, like I said, the match was
that was fine, I guess.
it was, like I said, man, it was just I did not care about it. It was just an uninspired match, and it was again, this was no. I've seen a lot better triple threat tag team matches, and coming from these teams, I expected for a little build, for the lack of build that we got, I expected a lot more.
100%.
This match I did not enjoy.
No.
This match I did not enjoy. It just, again, there was no heat behind the match. There was no care in the world behind this match, and it turned out okay. And I mean, for these three teams, okay is not anywhere near the standard that it needs to be, because these are three great fucking tag teams.
Exactly.
Dax Harwood.
Dax Shillwood, as some will call him.
Dax Shillwood. And that was that, bro. That was that. The Bucks hit Dax with a belt, and they hit him with an EVP trigger, and that was that. That was that, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. This match, I did not care for this one, bro. I did not care for this one, and I expected a lot better, to be honest, from these guys.
Yeah, I did. I don't know, man. It's just the vibe of FTR and their chemistry in the ring with Young Bucks. Just the best part about this match for me was the Acclaimed, and thinking about how underrated the Acclaimed is in the ring.
Yeah.
That's the thing I ever fucking thought about most, this match. And I just the team of FTR and Young Bucks, they're good together, but it doesn't hit as hard as it does on paper. It just doesn't.
It's just, that's the thing for me too. Like, honestly, and we were obviously talking about it during the match, but what I enjoyed most from this match was just a lot of the Acclaimed.
Yeah.
I enjoyed just kind of, like I said, watching a lot of the Acclaimed stuff, and just thinking about, man, how underrated and how good these guys are in the ring. But it's just like,
They just stick them in this shtick.
it's just, we got FTR and Bucks last year. We're getting it this year. It's just like, dude, it's like, it's just like it's the Roman and Brock effect, dude. It's just like, I don't fucking care.
How
fucking, I don't care about this match. I don't care that they had a good match, or it's just like, it's just something that's just completely just uninspiring, and it's just uninteresting at this point, man. It's, I don't know, it's...
You're not the Usos and New Day at the end of the day in terms of, like, chemistry.
Yeah.
Like, we saw that a million times, and it did get old to a point, but they had just better chemistry with each other than FTR and Young Bucks have, which is crazy, because we say every day, Young Bucks, best tag team ever, but it's just, they just don't got that chemistry, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Overwhelming.
I don't know. Yeah, it was. Like I said, it was just uninteresting, bro. It was uninteresting. I don't care to see FTR in the Bucks. At this point, dude, I just really wish these two teams would be in separate companies again. So
it could just be a what if again.
Yeah, because we've seen it too much, and there's just nothing that there's nothing that they did in that ring with each other that we haven't seen before. And it was just, I don't know, man. It was
the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it really was. It was just the same old shit, dude. And I'm just very tired of seeing these guys in the ring with each other. And it's just like, these teams, man, it's just, they got good chemistry, dude, but nobody's got good enough chemistry to face each other multiple times a year, every time a year.
It's like,
for me, it doesn't have anything to do with their chemistry. It's just, Tony just makes the bane of FTR's existence to face the Bucks.
It's like their whole purpose in AEW. And they're worth way more than that, than just to face one team.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's, like I said, it just didn't, there was no wow to this match. It did not excite me. in the slightest. And yeah, and that's insane to say because these 3 tag teams are very good. They're very good, but we just need to see some separation. We need to see new teams in AEW. We need to see separation in this tag division. Again, we just need a breath of fresh air.
Exactly. We need teams. We need, like Logan says, more important tag teams that can actually be main eventers that aren't these 3 teams. It's like you need to mix it up more.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
You had them, and you fumbled them.
Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, again, my opinion, man, this match just underwhelmed. This match underwhelmed me. I did not care for it in the slightest, and it just was...
it just happened.
Yeah, and it ended very anticlimactically. It was just, we hit Dax with the belt, EVP trigger, and that was it. Like I said, my favorite part of this match was kind of just watching the Acclaim do their thing. Yeah, and that was the Bucks keep the titles, and I don't know what's next.
No, I have no clue what's next. I hope we have an answer of what's next, but it hasn't been confirmed yet, so it's interesting.
Well, after the Bucks were celebrating in the ring, we seen Zach Gibson and James Drake get into the ring, face off with Matt and Nick Jackson, and then they attacked FTR. Well, if FTR's existence isn't facing the Bucks, it is putting over teams to face the Bucks.
Bro,
man,
some mark for this company, dude. I don't understand. I don't get it.
I don't know. The fucking Dax Showwood, I guess, is willing to do what's willing to do what is best for the company and his family.
It's family. And a company.
GYV comes out there. They face off with the Bucks, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, we're gonna get interesting fucking tag team champions, and then they attack FTR as the Bucks leave the ring. Okay, that gives us one more tag team. It is it's great that we have them. I'm excited for them. I just hope they don't run through the tag division, get to the point where there's now nothing for them to do as well. Because they're ultimately coming into a division that has 3 teams. How much are you really going to be able to do in that division?
And that's where the AEW system doesn't help itself, especially with Tony Khan, Mr. Blow his load. If you don't have many teams, or even if you do have many teams, what AEW does, they just put them in matches, match, and then you got nobody. That's why we say story so much. Not only because it's just better to watch with the story, but it paces someone's career and their run in a company better. You have a couple of month-long story with this team or person. You have a few week story with this team or person. You have another couple. You don't just run through them in one contract and one single year. You run through everything. You get paced. You need pacing, and that's probably what they're gonna do with GYV. Is they're not gonna be paced. They're gonna run to the vision, get through Young Bucks, possibly lose, and then just be a part of the roster. It's just there. The cycle of AEW.
Yeah, and I don't feel Tony Khan is a big enough mark for these guys to actually make them top brass in the tag team division. So another thing that scares me is they're going to go right back into...
They're a one-off.
At this point, I know they felt like they needed to fucking leave WWE, but staying in WWE, maybe just coming back as grizzled young veterans and not being a part of Schism is might have been the fucking best option, because again, here they are in a tag division with 3 teams, and there's only so much they can do, and who's to even say Tony Khan gets them to the top of the division, because he may get them to the Bucks, and then they'll lose like Ruby Soho did, and just go on to do
be there.
Whatever.
Exactly. It's a curse, man. And I feel like they are likely to be, under that curse in AEW. And they could have went back to, Triple H, go on the main roster, face DIY, face GOD,
GOC.
Oh, yeah.
Gorillas of the
DOC.
Caribbean.
Gorillas of the Caribbean.
Mr. Pirate Loa.
Fucking Pirate Loa. But, like, I don't know, man. I feel like they're going to be just another victim of the curse.
I hope not, but regardless, it was nice to see
Yeah.
GYV, and I hope they do great in AEW. I would be lying if I said that I was not scared.
Oh, I'm 100% scared.
Ah.
What? Dude, this
Oh
match
my god.
is the definition of Tony conning it. Great match. Fucking horrible ending. How do you do it, Tony? You had fucking phenomenal match. I'm talking great chemistry from everybody in the ring. I gotta say that.
Yep.
Great moments. More than one surprise. And then you just fuck it up at the end, man. Dude can't help himself.
What the fuck was this, bro? Oh my... And that's the thing. It's like, the match...
It was phenomenal.
It was great.
Second best match of the night. Easy.
But dude, what the fuck was that ending, bro? That was like Blood and Guts 2021 level of bad ending.
To a good match.
Dude. So you bring out Orange Cassidy first.
And that fucking shit quality ass little intro
Dude.
Mr. Bean bit that they did.
That was horrible.
Looked like ass.
Okada comes out at number 2. So the match starts with OC and Okada in the match. And number 3 was Nigel McGuinness.
Fucking shocker, man.
He was on commentary earlier in the night. He was gone. I didn't even realize he had left. Next thing you know, dude's just coming out there full gear.
Fucking
And I'm like, I'm obviously super happy for the guy, but man, it shocked me.
it really did.
Yeah, it really, really, really did shock me. Nigel comes out there, man. He looked great. He looked great, bro. He did, man. He was doing his thing, bro. He was doing his thing. He slapped the shit out of somebody. I can't remember who it was, but man, Nigel's slaps are just something,
I think it was Okada.
bro. Oh, dude, I kept seeing
That meme.
I kept seeing the memes that Mariah kissing him revived him. That was pretty funny. But dude, Nigel McGuinness in AEW, man. That is going to be good stuff. I know he's going to get that match in with Bryan eventually.
That shit's gonna hit, bro.
And that is going to be great, bro. Yeah. Nigel is back. That is huge. That is fucking huge, man.
Literally, Bell. That's what we said when Okada came out. This is what you do with Okada? You fucking put him in this match?
When he came out, I just laughed, because I'm like...
Dog. In the fucking gauntlet, man.
Because, I'm not going to lie, Jon Moxley was all over the posters for All in London. When it got announced, Okada versus Claudio on Dynamite, what I thought was going to happen was Okada was going to beat Claudio. He was going to beat up Claudio after the match. Mox was going to come out to save Claudio and then challenge Okada at Wembley. But they literally just kept Jon Moxley on the posters, and he was nowhere to be found. He literally hasn't been seen since June, since Forbidden Door. So that's what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah,
but then bro just comes out here, and I just laugh, because I'm like, this is what they ended up doing with Okada. I was like, okay, I thought we were going to get the Moxley match, or I don't fucking know, the Adam Page match would have been nice, but, you know, whatever.
Just that he didn't even fucking win this, so he didn't need to be in this match. You could have had him with Okada.
Yeah. The next superstar out is the Violent Artist.
Dude, worst part is, for another gripe, well, probably my only production gripe about this match is we didn't see any shot of any trance when people would, come out.
Yeah.
So that was my only, it wasn't that much, but, dude, fucking counter counts down. Fucking all I see is just the crowd go crazy. I'm thinking, dude, they're getting a surprise back to back. Who is this? And then the camera...
just see Kyle O'Reilly jogging out there.
Yeah, like, okay, what the fuck is wrong with these fucking people are going crazy. Like, dog.
Dude, when Jeff Jarrett's music hit, you would have fucking thought John Cena just walked through the curtain.
Like, dog, why does Jeff Jarrett get a bigger pop than Okada? What is wrong with you people?
Like, what? Like, what? But, so this was funny because these intervals were so bullshit. One interval would be like 30 seconds. The next interval would be like
2 minutes.
a minute. The next one would be like 3 minutes. Then the next one would be like 5 seconds. Like, I think it was when... I think it was when Mark Briscoe came out.
Yep.
There was like a solid 6 seconds, and we just seen the counter again for Adam Page.
And they literally go on commentary. What did they say? We don't know. You know, the intervals, it's just random every time. What do you mean it's random every time? What? What?
They gotta do a better job at explaining these fucking rules. Like, if intervals are random, at least just tell us that.
Tell us, yeah, it's gonna be a match. These are the rules. Interval is just gonna be random. Okay, at least I know it's random. I didn't know it was random.
Your fucking commentators, when they're talking about it, they're, I don't know, I think the intervals are random. Like, they don't even...
Motherfucker.
I believe the intervals are random. Motherfucker, how the fuck do you not know? You're on commentary.
Like, I don't know, man.
I would prefer set times too, but if they're gonna be random, just tell us.
Just let us know. I don't get this company.
Cause I'm sitting there like, wait a minute, didn't somebody just fucking walk through the curtain? Why is there a... I don't know, dude, but the Violent Artist, Kyle O'Reilly comes out.
Good Lord.
After this, it was Zack Sabre Jr.
That was cool.
After this, it was Roderick Strong. He came out to the absolutely no pop for the Undisputed Kingdom song.
Poor man.
God.
Can we get Yui back?
Please.
Love of God.
Can I please have them on SmackDown?
I'll do anything.
Mark Briscoe then came out next. After Briscoe was Adam Page. After him was Jeff Jarrett, which again, man just got the absolute pop of the century.
Literally for
this
Jeff
man
Jarrett.
got a bigger pop than Okada and Adam Page.
The fuck is wrong with these fans? Fucking AEW fans.
There's some fucking fans, all right.
I know some. Knew some actually.
So Adam Page is out there, bro. He's taking the field out. He's taking everybody out, and bro, Karen Jarrett gets up on the apron. Adam Page is so possessed. He walks up to Karen Jarrett and puts his fucking arm around, or puts his hand around her throat to choke her.
God. Like, dog.
That was bold.
That was insane. I was like, dog. Half of my country was probably either drunk or high. I wouldn't doubt it.
High as a fucking kite.
Bruh.
I guess.
I hope so, at least.
I guess, bro. But, so, yeah, he grabs Karen Jarrett by the throat and goes to choke her. And as the timer goes down, we get the AEW debut of Ricochet.
Crazy.
Ricochet comes out there wearing football gloves, and he comes out there wearing
hammer pants? I don't know what he was wearing, but like that attire was not it.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see on your screen there, Ricochet is obviously all elite, bro, and Yeah, I wasn't messing with the attire.
What I really wasn't messing with was commentary. This motherfucker comes out there. First thing commentary says, Ricochet rocking the black and gold to represent AEW? What?
He is rocking AEW colors, black and gold.
Stop the cat, bro. Come on.
Let me just play that for you guys again. If you look in the letters AEW, I see gold. I don't fucking see black.
No, I see white and gold. Like, bro, what?
Bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
That was definitely something to say. Yeah, the attire was not it, bro.
No.
Not it at all. I was not rocking with the attire. I did not like the pants with the I did not like the pants over the boots. I think the tights with the boots, like he always fucking wears, would have been proper. I think, like, I don't know. I did not like the look. And then I thought the football gloves were weird as shit as well. Other than the attire, which hopefully that will get changed. I hope. Ricochet looked great. I mean, this man started just spamming moves as I thought he would, and he started showing out, bro. He started showing out. He did good. I loved seeing, like, back and forth with him and Hangman. I think he took a buckshot in here, sold the shit out of it.
He did.
Hangman would then eventually get cracked over the head with a hammer.
Fuck, holy shit.
He would get cracked over the head with a guitar by Jeff Jarrett, and
caving his head in.
The second to last competitor in the match was Christian Cage. I'm thinking, all right. Christian goes to spear somebody, and the timer just clicks on again, and the next competitor was Luchasaurus. It was Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus goes out there. He grabs Christian by the arm. Christian's scared, obviously, and then he just grabs Kyle O'Reilly, I believe it was, choke slams him, and throws Christian on top of Kyle O'Reilly. And fucking Christian wins the casino battle, or the casino gauntlet match.
Like, why?
What the fuck?
I do not understand that fucking ending, man. Like,
oh my god.
First of all, I thought his name was Killswitch, second of all. But, what? When both of those two came out, what I assumed was gonna happen is the Luchasaurus turn. I thought we were gonna get that. It distracts them both. Someone else comes in and wins it. That's what I thought was gonna happen. Nope. He just helps Christian again. Which now Logan asked, when are we gonna get the Luchasaurus turn? I'm gonna say probably during that match. That's whatever title match, whenever it is. That's when it'll happen.
Christian Cage versus Bryan.
Like, dog. Which I heard, people were posting on X, of course, Twitter, that Bryan's dad did pass away before, so we're gonna hear about that in the promo battles. So at least there's something there. But, like, still, what? I don't understand. And what I'm pretty sure too is with the Luchasaurus things, I thought his Trons also said Luchasaurus. I don't think they said Killswitch.
I don't think they did either.
Did they just give up on the Killswitch stuff? I don't understand, man. But did not understand that ending. Thought that shit was a waste to a great fucking match.
It was such, dude. If Bryan is gonna drop this title soon to Darby Allin, you couldn't have at least had, like, Nigel win this match.
Get that match, like,
to get the match between Bryan and Nigel, or...
Now, I will say if Nigel would have won, it would have made the main event real obvious.
Yeah.
Because I will say with this, it definitely leaned the main event more towards Swerve, which I do like, but, like, still. You could have done a real good job putting Hangman. I would probably still done Hangman because really people really would have thought Swerve was going to win that main event.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know, man, they just ask stupid ass questions, man.
That's insane.
Let us be there, man.
Nobody asked Tony Khan about Jamie Hayter's return, Ricochet's debut, or Grizzled Young Veteran's debut.
Good Lord.
What the...
Get those people out of here, bro. Fucking blacklist them all.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, so... Oh, there was also a pretty cool spot in here where Orange Cassidy went to hit Adam Page with a orange punch, and Page ducked and countered it into a Deadeye.
Yeah, it was really sick.
That was pretty hard. Dude, again, man, I mean, Christian, again, bro, I like Christian and all, man, but, like...
Why?
What the hell? Like...
What?
Who wants to see... Why is Christian everybody's first challenger? He was Swerve's first challenger for the AEW championship. Now he's got another shot at Bryan. I'm sorry, bro, but who wants to see that?
I don't want to see this, bro. I don't understand, man. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't get it at all. What a waste to a really, 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 really fun match.
It was.
What a waste to a really fun match. I don't understand. I don't understand why that went to Christian. I don't understand why Christian, needed to win this match over Adam Page, Nigel McGuinness, or Ricochet. I thought would have been way better options. Ricochet, fresh out of WWE, if you wanted to give him a title match at All Out already.
Bryan Danielson too. Like, dude,
he's not going to look bad losing to Bryan.
No.
All you got to do is continue to book him good.
After the loss, and you'll be fucking fine. Fucking classic Tony. Classic duds. He's great at them.
Man. Christian wins, and again, it just was an absolute just dud of a match in the end. And again, the match was great. And it just dudded out at the end, bro. It completely dudded out, and it was just underwhelming, bro. After a really good match like that, to have Christian be the winner that is horrible. Yeah, horrible winner, man. Absolute atrocious winner here.
Super fucking lame and nonsensical.
Yeah, so that is that, and Christian wins the Casino Gauntlet match, and yeah, man, that was that.
What about the Ricochet thing you mentioned? His all-out opponent? Because I hyped it up, I gotta hear about it now.
You're right. Thank you for reminding me about this. It seems that... Like, what is that for an all-out main event? Like, who the hell wants to see that?
Wait, is that the actual main event now?
I'm assuming.
How does that make sense? Oh.
Cage and Bryan.
Cage and... Oh, yeah. Never mind. I read it wrong. Never mind. I read both of those so wrong. I read Page as Cage. And I was like, wait, why the fuck is he facing someone for a title match he already got? I was gonna lose it. I read it wrong. My bad. Fucking A. Let's hear this opponent.
It seems, as of AEW's social media page, Ricochet's first opponent in AEW at All Out will be Kyle Fletcher.
What?
Don Callis, it seems, threw out a challenge for Ricochet where Kyle Fletcher is going to face him. He threw out a challenge for Kyle Fletcher at All Out.
Why? Kyle Fletcher? I thought I was going to hear many names. Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher?
Yes.
What? Dude, you have the Kyle Fletcher match when you're building the feud to him and Ospreay. When that happens, I'm done explaining fucking wrestling booking logic to Tony Khan. I'm done. I'm sick of it. I can't believe I have to explain this man's job to him.
Why didn't you just start like a mini feud with him with somebody in this match?
Started with like Nigel or somebody.
Dude, you could have had him start something up with anybody. Kyle Fletcher, a loser in AEW.
Why? Fucking loser. Good lord. That's ass.
Anybody else, bro.
Anybody.
Literally could have been... What?
So stupid.
This is the most random of shit, too. So that was that. Ricochet's opponent for All Out looks to be Kyle Fletcher.
Good lord.
Man, waited my whole life to see that one. The next match. MJF versus Will Ospreay for the American Championship. Will Ospreay comes out, dude. That entrance was so fucking badass.
Oh, so incredibly sick, dude.
That was amazing. It was like a promotion for Assassin's Creed Shadows, but they actually did a voiceover to fit the match, MJF and Will Ospreay. And Ospreay comes out in just this absolutely badass red Assassin's Creed Shadows type attire.
Hell yeah.
And it makes sense because Assassin's Creed Shadows is in Japan, and it did talk about how, like, Ospreay
was in Japan and whatnot. And
yeah,
was doing great over there.
So it tied itself together so well, and there was like a cool voiceover for, you know, the evil American or whatever, MJF and stuff like that, and how Ospreay, you know, needed to find his inner assassin in him and take him out, bro. So that was that. That entrance, like I said, that'll probably be on it. That'll probably be a nominee for entrance of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
That was badass as hell.
That'll probably. Maybe even be the winner. That shit was insane. Badass as fuck.
So, MJF.
Probably worse entrance of the year. Fucking back to back.
Man, I don't know what that was, bro. MJF comes out to he comes out with an Uncle Sam hat on. His robe was nice.
Yeah.
And he did have, like, nice American gear, but, man, that goofy-ass hat, bro.
Like, what?
So, he comes out, Mr. American Champion, and, him and Will Ospreay, it started off with just MJF being goofy.
Yeah.
That was my only gripe with the match, is MJF is doing kangaroo kicks, and even commentary, for as dumb as they are, even fucking commentary says, and surprisingly, it was Excalibur that said it, he even says on there, doesn't MJF didn't he hate this stuff? Didn't he want people to take him more seriously and shed all the goofy kangaroo kicks? He literally said that on commentary. That was like the one time this year at the end of August where Excalibur sounded like he actually had a fucking brain in his noggin.
And you wonder why? Because he took it from us. That's what we said. It's exactly what we said. And now, bro, like the first half of this match.
That was, to me, bro, that was the only thing that bugged me in the beginning.
What did fucking MJF do at the one he did? Like, he was gonna hit a move on the ropes or something. God bless America. Like, bro, why did you give him an American patriot gimmick? What?
Dude, nobody's patriotic
anymore. No one cares. Yeah. Like, I do not understand that shit, man. That shit, it was just not good.
Yeah, well, you know, we're not in the business, bro. We can't be talking about this kind of stuff.
Not in the business, but fucking Sean Sapp is. Fucking A.
We gotta say, you know, everything's great, man. This is great.
This is great, fucking.
Other than that, as the match started to pick up, Will Ospreay was selling the lower back. He was selling the lower back, and these guys were just trading off offense, trying to just one up each other and stuff like that, trying to hit big moves on each other. Not a lot of it was landing. It was kind of just basic offense. Things really started to pick up when Will Ospreay went to hit MJF with a hidden blade. Oh, and by the way, I'm very excited for Assassin's Creed Shadows. I don't know.
It's looking pretty heat.
It looks like for the first time in a long time. I was playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Kind of got sidetracked just because life got in the way. So I'll definitely have to go back to it. And I haven't forgot about the game. But Syndicate was pretty good. But I'll tell you what, like Shadows looks really good.
Looks pretty fire.
But anyways, he goes to hit MJF with a hidden blade. MJF moves out of the way, and this man, Will Ospreay, fucking clobbers the cameraman with a hidden blade.
Fucking destroyed a cameraman who was holding probably like a 15, 20-pound camera on his shoulders. Fucking destroyed that man. Crazy. Dude's a legend.
Yeah. Those cameramen, bro, they gotta have crazy delts.
Dude, they got to, man. I couldn't imagine just this all day, holding up a fucking 15-pound camera.
Man.
Fuck that.
So, as, what's his face? Bryce is on the outside, and he's, that's...
Exactly, Bell.
Thank you, Bell. Thank you.
No one in either country cares about the patriotic stuff, country related.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand how this was the direction they took for this match.
I don't get it. Just do MJF and Will Ospreay. That's your match. You got it there. You don't need to add the patriotism.
Like, bro, people, I'm sorry, dude, but people aren't patriotic anymore.
No one gives a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Like, it's just like, I'm not going into the match thinking to myself, like, man, I need MJF to win because Will Ospreay's from the UK.
What?
And I'm from America.
Like,
and then, again, people in the fucking arena probably weren't sitting there like, man, they got to get the title off of this American.
This motherfucker fucking waving his flag, or no one cares, dude. No one cares.
And even MJF, it doesn't even make sense because for the past 4 years of his career, he's been shitting on every town other than fucking Plainview, Long Island.
Bro always talks about how much he hates fucking most of America because they're hicks and whatnot. So
even when he won the American Championship, he would say, when I'm talking about America, I'm not talking about this place. I'm talking about Plainview, Long Island. So you're not a fucking patriot.
You're just fucking a New Yorker. Fucking make it the New York title at that point, asshole. I don't fuck. Like, did not get that shit.
You might as well just called it the Long Island Championship.
You might as fucking well, because he isn't patriotic. None of us are patriotic. I don't understand.
So MJF, while Bryce is distracted, he hits Will Ospreay with the belt. Ospreay kicks out. A little bit later in the match, the ref actually goes down after MJF went to hit Will Ospreay with a move. Ospreay ducked. MJF was then in the face of Bryce, and then Ospreay hit MJF, which bumped MJF into Bryce. Bryce goes out. MJF hits him with a low blow. He's about to, I was assuming he was going to set up for the Tiger Driver, and all of a sudden, some dude in a shiesty pulls up. He pulls up, and he pulls up. He clobbers MJF. He clobbers MJF with the with his fist. He punches MJF, and he takes the shiesty off, and it is none other than Daniel Garcia. It is none other than Daniel Garcia.
Fucking A. Another one. It's still in AEW. Which is probably going to not do much after this MJF feud. At the end of the day.
So this is probably going to be your all-out match. As for Will Ospreay, Pac.
Oh yeah,
He's going to face Pac.
He's got to face Pac.
So,
got to face the trios champion.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I wonder who's winning that match.
Yeah, I wonder. I wonder. Pac getting his Wembley moment in Chicago.
And he's gonna lose.
So he hits. He punches MJF. He takes off the shiesty, and it's Daniel Garcia. MJF is just kind of looking at him like, "What are you doing here?" Daniel Garcia then says. He said something to him, but he gets a hidden blade as soon as he turns around, and Will Ospreay lifts him up for the Tiger Driver.
Hell yeah, dude.
And he lands him right on his head. Man. He does the Tiger Driver as Brian told him to use it, so I'm sure that helped. And Will Ospreay regains the International Championship. Bryce goes to hand him the U.S. or what is it called? The American Championship. And Ospreay says no. Christopher Daniels, the world's greatest GM, brings in the velvet bag and hands Will Ospreay the International Championship. And Will celebrates with the International Championship. I thought the match was great. Like I said, man, the whole time this feud was going on, I was just never a fan of the evil foreigner going into the UK. Give me a fucking break. It was
it's lame. It's played out. Didn't make sense for MJF's character at all. Contradicted everything he said in the past 4 years. It just didn't make sense at all, man. So I didn't love that aspect. Didn't really like the first half, quarter of the match. But the ending and the second half of the match was fucking great and really did its job. Really fucking God.
That's kind of the mystique of the Tiger Driver. But no, I mean this was but yeah, man, this was the match was great. Man. Like I said, I honestly could have done without, an evil foreigner versus, countryman.
I don't get that shit. It's not for me.
Yeah, definitely, man. So, other than that, bro, match was good. I'm happy that Ospreay won the title back, and I like to see him using the Tiger Driver when need be. And I would like for him to continue to use it on people like MJF. I don't think
people that he deserve it.
Exactly. He does it
against Brian or something.
Exactly. Earlier in the year when he was doing his stuff with Brian, which I love how they told that story.
That was the lesson.
Exactly. Of he used it on Brian, and then Brian was the lesson of like, okay, Brian didn't deserve that.
No, he didn't deserve to be dumped on his dome.
Yeah, so, exactly. So, Ospreay, kind of goes into a bit of a character struggle where he doesn't want to use it because he feels bad because of, Brian obviously didn't deserve to be, dumped on his fucking head. And then, in case...
Yeah, people like MJF, you learn the lesson. Maybe sometimes they do gotta use it. Because
exactly.
MJF would have used it on him. And I think that's the lesson he learned through this. And I think it's going to be really cool.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I definitely like him, using it and stuff. And then Daniel Garcia. I kind of got a bit upset when I seen Daniel Garcia. Because a small part of me wanted to see him go wreck shit in NXT. Because I know...
He would have got over there.
I know he would... Oh, God. He would have been a fucking man in NXT.
Ugh.
But other than that, man, I thought that, I'm concerned, man. I'm concerned. It's just, I just don't want to see Daniel Garcia resign on a multi-year deal just for him to have a feud with MJF and then probably go on to do nothing after that because he's too good for that. And we need to develop him and move him up the ladder. And I don't want to see him stagnate.
No, I really don't. I feel like that's what... My bad. Is what's gonna happen with Daniel Garcia, so it's kind of annoying for me with that aspect. But other than that, I like the match, great ending, and I like where each person goes from here.
Absolutely. And yeah, man, I enjoyed the match a lot. I thought the match was good, man. And yeah, good stuff, bro. Good stuff.
Definitely.
So,
here it goes. Shit of the night. This shit. Exactly, but at least we got Ricky going at least for if I could bet my money on anything, it can be Ricky, man. Man is, like Bill says, sprinting up next to HQ. Man's probably Brad's car is probably parked in their driveway, in their parking lot, ready.
yeah, he's as good as gone.
He might as well have contract tampered, man, because fucking A.
Yeah.
And Triple H is good at it. Fucking Drew McIntyre admitted it. Or not Drew, Damian Priest admitted it in his fucking documentary. His ROH contract. Just got a text, just when does your contract end? That's wild.
That's funny, dude. But the next match, if you could even call it, I don't even know if this deserves to be called a match.
The next sandbagging.
This match got about 20 minutes on the show.
Fucking hell. Man, this shit was dog shit. Pure fucking ass, bro. Like, like liquid ass. You guys ever smelled that shit? It's like the liquid in the bottle. Not even the shit you spray out. Pure ass.
Mercedes, Britt didn't really do anything special here with the entrance or with an attire. Mercedes had the cool entrance. She came out in a little, I don't know what you call those. Is it a carriage or chariot? That's the name of it. But she comes out on a chariot with her 3 dogs, and
I thought she only had one of those dogs. I didn't know she had 3. I was like, damn. They just kept popping up. I was like, shit.
Well, dude, sometimes you like your breed of dog, and
that is true.
You start with one of them, and
you end up
with fucking 3 of them.
That is true.
So that's how it went for me, bruh. So, yeah, man. Mercedes had a really cool entrance. Like I said, she comes out on the chariot, and my favorite part of this match,
the entrance.
This detail made this match an absolute banger and the greatest women's match in AEW history. There was about 2 minutes into the match, the fucking crowd was chanting CM Punk.
Because they were bored. Chanting CM Punk during this match. Fucking legendary. Fucking, how did, man, it's a goddamn.
About 2 minutes into the match, I just hear CM Punk. CM Punk. Dude, hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Bro, the big spot in this match was a body slam off the top rope.
I don't even remember that. That's the worst
There was
part.
2 of them. That's how not in their bag they were. They ran out of things. They had to do the same spot twice. Bro, Mercedes hit a body slam off the top rope. They would then transition into a bunch of sloppy for 17 fucking minutes.
Dude, you know how much time you could have given, first of all, to the next match, which we'll get on about that, but even the other women's match you could put it this time forward to? The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. 20 minutes of slop.
Literally, dude, and I called this out on their segment last week on Unscripted. Like, Britt, or it might have been 2 weeks ago. Britt's supposed to come from the crowd, and she's just walking to there. She's walking like she doesn't care. She gets in the ring, and Camille's supposed to pull Mercedes out, and Britt Baker's got her locked in tight, and Camille can't move her, so she has to go in the ring and, like, slide Britt Baker off of her, and it just looks so sloppy, and it looks so fucking uncoordinated, and it's like...
Even during the contract signing segment, Britt Baker was just sitting there slouched in her chair, just looking mad that she had to be there. Why did you come back? Why are you here? Leave. Go to your dentist office, lady. Like, what are you doing?
I mean, it seemed like people maybe were a little fed up with Mercedes, but I mean,
Put it on Britt for me, man.
it has flipped around.
It really has flipped around, man.
I mean, Lord, and knowing the type of performer Mercedes is, I know this one's got to be bugging her because
this is bugging the shit out of her.
This was not any sort of professionalism.
She sandbagged her.
This was bad. This was sloppy, dude. I've never seen that kind of chain wrestling come off so fucking sloppy in my life. And these two trying to reverse moves on each other, and it looks horrible. It looked horrible, man, and it was so sloppy. The Britt brings out the glove. Mercedes grabs the glove, and these two are kind of trading, ripping the glove off of each other's hands throughout the match as Excalibur's on the mic talking about will Britt get the glove on her hand right after she just put the glove on her fucking hand. This is like, dude, are you even watching the match?
I don't know if bro's watching it on delay or something. I don't know.
So, AEW monitor streaming at 2,000 bit rate over here. Like, what are we doing, dude? So, Mercedes then gets the glove on, and she looks like the dude from Scary Movie. Like, I'm a strong hand. She just, like, the glove's, like, looking all fucked up on her hand.
The fingers are not, like, aligned right, so, it will look horrible, dude.
She's, like, out here.
Nice.
She's out here just, like, all slouched with, like, it just looks horrible. It just looks horrible, dude. And then she gets Britt back on the top rope for another body slam off the top. This time Britt counters, goes to go for the lockjaw. She didn't get it in because Mercedes was biting her hand, and then they do a spot where she throws the New Japan Women's Championship to Camille, and then she falls on the ground. The ref kicks out Camille. More sloppy counters and whatnot.
Alright, you missed the part where fucking, I think it was Britt, runs at
No.
Reverse, right?
Yeah.
Mercedes runs at Britt, who's right next to the ref, trying to hit her with the belt, and the ref just stops her. So you're gonna do that shit right in front of the ref?
So she was literally going to
just smack her.
Just smack her with a title right next to the referee.
What? What are you guys do?
Where is the logic in that?
Fucking non-existent.
You mean to fucking tell me Toni Storm and Mariah May went on second for this?
It's dog shit.
More sloppy counters and reversals ends up leading Mercedes to hit the moneymaker on Britt Baker and beat her. And put all of us out of our misery after 17 fucking minutes and the third to last match on the card.
Good Lord.
Holy shit.
What a dud.
I just know Mercedes is not happy with this fucking match.
Oh, I'd be furious if I was her, man. I would be so furious. Fucking A. That's insane. That's wild.
It really is. It really is, bro. The next match was for the TNT Championship. This was a coffin match between Darby Allin and Jack Perry. Yes.
Yeah.
Slop jalop.
Insane.
Was that match. Bell says, did you guys see Britt sunset flip, or Mercedes basically flipped herself?
Yep. That was basically the whole match, was Mercedes doing all the work. Fucking, and just getting sandbagged.
Mercedes tried for the carry job so hard,
and
it just did not work.
That's insane. Fucking pure dead weight.
Man. Jack Perry.
Poor man.
Well, Darby Allin comes out and he has thumbtacks taped to his face.
Glued, actually. They were glued.
Or yeah, glued taped.
Glued thumbtacks, just tape.
He glued thumbtacks to his face.
Man's different. Man's a different beast.
Jack Perry comes out carrying the TNT Championship, a body bag, and a fucking goat mask. It's the greatest mask of all time.
That mask looks so fucking stupid, dude. Yeah, I mean this in the worst way possible. Not in a cool, like, creepy way. In the worst way possible. It looks like an animatronic head he ripped off and just put on his head. And I don't mean in like a cool, genuinely creepy way. I mean it looks goofy and stupid way. And I like Jack. I do. I know I fucking rag on the guy a lot, but I do really do like Jack.
Yeah.
But dog, please stop wearing that fucking helmet.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, Jack Furry over here.
Jack Furry.
Yeah, so obviously, majority of us knew Jack was winning.
Gonna win.
He just created his own TNT championship. Yeah, he just created his own TNT championship. And yeah, we knew. It would be
obvious.
Yeah, it would be very dumb to do that because I felt they would have robbed themselves of
world title.
not seeing this TNT championship for about 2 weeks. I think it's very beautiful. But the match I enjoyed. This was the demolition derby of the show.
Love it.
I very much so enjoyed this match to the point where I was upset when it ended because they only got 10 minutes.
They only got 10 minutes. It should have been 20 minutes of fucking chaos between these two.
Yes, I love this.
I thought it was great.
Especially coming off of the Mercedes and Britt match, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, man, dude, can I please see Jack Perry and Darby Allin? Because I knew that they were going to do crazy shit.
And that's all I want to see is good, fun, crazy shit. It's a coffin match. I'm expecting some wild shit, man. And wild shit we got, man. This man was headbutting him with the tacks on his face. Fucking doing the classic, pouring out the real glass. Which, hey, you know, obviously half the match he got CM Punk chance. But he did get one set of fuck CM Punk chance. I gotta give it to him there. I gotta give him the pat on the back for that one. He was able to get some fuck CM Punk chants in there.
Oh, he was feeling himself so hard when they were chanting "fuck CM Punk."
You could just see it in his body. That man was marking out for that shit.
He's getting on the top rope. He's doing his crucifying pose.
Oh, fucking dude. Great, dude. Love that shit. But I love this match. I thought it was really fun.
Yeah.
Like you said, I think it definitely should have went longer. Yeah. It was definitely he at the end of the day he did whoop Darby's ass in that match, which I was not
shit out of him.
He beat the shit out of that man, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting a little more offense, but that would have came with time, and they didn't give this match a whole lot of time, even though they give shit Baker the fucking time. Don't understand that, but I liked it. I really did, man.
Yeah, and I mean, at the end of the day, it legitimizes Jack Perry more as TNT champion. You're obviously going to start, at least from the news we've been hearing, you're going to start building Perry towards the AEW championship. So, you know, you can kind of maybe start a bit of a redemption arc for him, or kind of him trying to refocus or whatever. But no, I thought this match, like I said, this was the demolition derby of the show. I thought it was great, bro. I thought it was great, man. And like I said, Darby comes out with tacks glued to his face. Taz has probably about the call of the night. He says on commentary, "I dealt with Darby years ago in Team Taz. The AEW golden years."
Dog.
Damn.
It was. Oh, that was genuinely one of my favorite fucking cinematic matches. It was that great.
Dude.
Dude, the intro to that shit with fucking Darby and Sting cruising in that fucking pickup truck with the flame. Dude, badass. I wish I could go. I can't wait for them to be on Max so I could go rewatch that shit.
Yeah.
But, fucking Taz, man, he's a goat for that shit.
Just about the golden years of AEW.
5 years old, dude. What the fuck, man? Insane.
God. So, Darby does a tope suicida and launches himself at the coffin. Absolutely breaks his back over the coffin.
That man is going to be fucking brittle as shit when he's old.
Jack Perry brings out a bag of real glass. The crowd starts chanting, "Oh, cry me a river."
Yeah.
And then they start chanting, "Fuck CM Punk." Jack Perry is absolutely feeling himself more than he ever has in his entire life.
Dude, hilarious.
He then turns around and gets thrown on the real glass.
Which was definitely real when you looked at their backs.
It was,
that
yeah.
was 100% real glass.
I just
Brutal.
Punk was at home fucking seething.
Getting pissed. You know it.
So, Brian, Brian, I'm looking at the wrong thing. My bad. Perry, rather. Perry goes through the real glass. He then starts taping Darby Allin's hands on the outside. He drags him up on the stage and power bombs him on the stage.
Oh,
You just heard the thud.
the pure thud of that shit. Oh, it was brutal.
And he takes Darby Allin's belt off, and then he whips him with it. Maybe a little dig at the strap match there.
I can see that.
He whips him with it once, and then he ties it around his ankles. So he ties his ankles and throws him off the stage onto two tables. He then goes around and puts him in a body bag, and he drags him to the coffin and closes it.
I was expecting, him to kind of be in the body bag, so you don't expect him to pop out the coffin, when he's trying to close it. No, they just closed it. I was shocked, man.
Yeah.
I was real shocked.
I was too, bro. I was too, man. I did not expect that, but again, if you want to legitimize Jack Perry as TNT champion,
That's how you do it.
Exactly, and if you want to, continue his run and try to build, on what you can with him, then do it.
Do it.
You know what I mean? That's all you can do. You know what I mean? So, I again, and if Darby is gonna go on to win the world championship,
This is fine.
exactly. I mean, he's it's not
It's okay.
It's Jack Perry. It's not hologram.
Exactly. He's not losing to fucking Kyle Fletcher out here.
Yeah. So yeah, Jack Perry, like I said, it legitimizes him. He just got, his custom title and whatnot. So, you're obviously going to want him to keep a hold of that longer and see what he can do with it, bro. See what he can do with it. Like I said, Darby, if Darby is going to go on in a couple months or whatever to win a world championship, he'll be fine. And him putting over Jack before he moves to the next step is okay. Yeah. And plus, who the hell wanted to see Darby Allin win the TNT title again? I think we all know it's well overdue for him to move up to the AEW World Championship anyways.
Exactly, man. So, I liked it, and I thought it did well. I just wanted more time to it.
Exactly, yeah. If I have a complaint about anything in this match, is I wanted a little more time.
That's it. I just wanted more of it.
So, afterwards, the Bucks come out with a can of gas. They open the coffin as Jack Perry is laying on the coffin, and they pour gasoline on Darby Allin, and they close it, and they pour gasoline on the whole entire coffin. Jack Perry grabs his Bic lighter that he probably got from the fucking gas station up the road from Wembley Stadium. The lights go out, and all you hear is Seek and Destroy.
And
By Metallica for the Icon. You had to know Sting was gonna pop out, bro.
it was they're in all in, dude.
Exactly.
You gotta have him there.
You gotta have Sting. Sting's that dude, bro. Sting's always welcome on my television, bro. And I absolutely popped huge for the arrival of the Stinger. And man, he came out Bomber jacket Sting in full effect, bro.
Love it. Love that look.
Yes, bomber jacket Sting is a different kind of fucking animal, bro. So
He's a demon.
he really is. And he comes out and he gets in the ring with the Bucks and Jack Perry. Jack Perry rolls out of the ring and leaves the Bucks to get beat up with a bat and scorpion death dropped by the Stinger, and he goes and helps Darby Allin. Darby Allin out of the coffin. And yeah, man. So I was gonna mention that on Friday when we were bringing up the story about Darby winning the world championship. I was gonna say, when that ever does happen,
Sting's got to be there.
I would really love to see Sting like hand him the belt, or like at least just celebrate with him. A, because I miss Sting, and B, this obviously Darby and
They're
Sting.
so connected.
Yeah, they're Darby and Sting, bro. So it was great though. It was a great moment. The fucking crowd popped huge, and again, Bomber Jacket Sting, returns to, save his buddy, man. So it was definitely cool to see him, and I love that, his in-ring career may be over, man, but it's not gonna stop Sting from, still being involved with AEW in ways where it makes sense, and it made sense here because his boy was literally about to get fucking set on fire.
Exactly. And right when he retired too, he told Darby Allin, "I'm always gonna keep my eye on you, man. He's his guardian. He's always gonna be there just in case. He's not wrestling.
Yep.
He's just there to help, man." And I like that. He's not there all the time, and I like that. And I think that was perfect, and I love seeing him.
Definitely, man. So I really enjoyed the TNT title match, man, and I thought it was great. I thought it was short and sweet. I wish the short part wasn't there, but it was. I wish it was just sweet, but no, I thought they did a great job. I thought everything was great, man. I thought everything was great here, and then obviously Sting, hearing the people chant or sing "Seek and Destroy" was obviously badass as hell, and seeing Bomber Jacket Sting, bro, and like Sir K said, him always keeping his eye on Darby Allin, is good stuff, bro. So yes, I'm so pumped to see Darby get to that next step.
It's gonna be heat, dude. I can't wait. It's long deserved.
Absolutely. And then, I'm excited to see what Jack Perry can do with his $7 Luke's box. So,
Poor Jack.
no, I'm excited to see what Jack Perry does as TNT champion, and I hope they continue to legitimize him. And, just don't be putting him in open challenges and stuff. That's all I ask.
That's all I ask.
Honestly, at this point, that's all you have to fucking do, and he'll be an okay
fine.
champion. Yeah. Whew.
Man, oh man. This is a fucking main event.
Holy shit. The main event. The final countdown, bro. Title versus career. Swerve Strickland versus Bryan Danielson in the main event of All In.
And
The investment
was
from
insane.
myself going into this was big because one of my favorite performers of all time's career is on the line, and I know how all these people felt many years ago seeing guys like Shawn Michaels put their career on the line.
Yeah. It's crazy to see.
And here we are with Bryan. Man. He's putting his career on the line, and this man absolutely almost gave me a fucking heart attack tonight. And holy shit, what a fucking masterpiece this was. This is the shit. AEW. I know AEW can put on.
Exactly.
This is the kind of stuff I know they can put on, and this is the kind of shit that is the standard of what I know they can do.
Exactly. Everything. Vibe, story, importance, entrances, fucking everything, down to a T, was perfect. This is how you do an all-in main event. This is what most of your show should feel like.
Man, this was fucking incredible.
Perfect.
This was incredible. And man, again, I loved the build to this. I loved all the video packages to make you think that to make you think that Bryan was gonna retire. Obviously, I didn't fucking want Bryan to retire.
God no.
But that's the thing that I loved about this was he very well could have. Mm-hmm. It was very possible that he could have retired. And like I said, it was just very possible that he could have retired, man. And that just brought me into it so much more, especially with all the video packages and then him getting the upper hand this past week on Dynamite made me feel some type of way. And it was just like, they're really doing a good job at pulling my heartstrings throughout this whole feud, and I just did not want to see Bryan go away just yet.
I really didn't.
I know it's coming, and I know whenever it does happen,
it's going to be sad.
It's going to be sad, and we're going to all say to ourselves, I know Bryan could do more, but the reason it's going to be sooner is because of his kids and because of his wife, and that's okay. But selfishly, obviously, we all want Bryan Danielson around. That much more. Selfishly, we all want Bryan Danielson to stay around. But man, they did a really good job, like I said, with the video packages. And then the video packages for me, I kind of looked at that in a way of like, okay, maybe Bryan's going to win. But what really made me nervous was for 2 weeks in a row, he got the upper hand on Dynamite. Most notably the week before, he got the upper hand on Dynamite, and that just...
It was nerve-wracking, dude, and it's Bryan. Man, would have been fine, personally, of never winning the title and retiring here. That's all I was thinking about, is at the end of the day, Bryan would be fine with it.
Yeah.
That's the worst part. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah. But man, so Bryan finally got his entrance. Obviously, All In last year kind of got ripped out of his hands with injury.
Yeah.
But he got his final countdown entrance this year, and man, was it epic!
It was incredible, dude. That song is insane for that man. Worth every penny.
Yes, and also, too, the thing with this AEW main event that I can really appreciate, I could see it going both ways.
It could have been anybody, and that's what its main event is.
And that's what I appreciated about the main event of All In last year. That was the one thing I appreciated about the show.
Was the main event.
The main event was unpredictable. I could have seen Adam Cole winning. I could have also seen MJF winning. I could have, I was leaning towards MJF and then an Adam Cole heel turn, but I could have absolutely seen Adam Cole winning that match. Just because of the way it was built and stuff. But, I mean, man, you look at so many, main events. I mean, we just went through SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Did anybody really think Solo Sikoa was walking out with the WWE Championship?
No one.
So when you can get that level of intrigue and when you can get that level of just who is going to win, and it's not just a matter of who's going to win nowadays, or when it comes to this match, because now somebody's career is on the line.
Exactly.
So now the stakes went from here, and they were already here because of the championship. Now they just went that much more. And it's just, it was just such a nerve-wracking experience, and I was just so enthralled in this match to the point where, like, I'm almost, like, getting, like, frustrated at my fingers because I'm not typing enough, because I just want to get back to watching the match, and I'm trying to type this out so obviously to take down my notes of what happened during the match, but it's like, I'm getting frustrated at myself because I'm not typing fast enough because I'm so into this match, even though it's probably not even physically possible to type that fast, but
probably not. Holy
shit. This was great stuff, man. This was seriously really, really, really good stuff. But, wow. I mean, what a fucking main event. Unpredictable, emotional investment. I mean, this is all you can ask for. And this was one of my favorite main events out of the year, man. This was one of my favorite main events out of the year when it comes to, like, the big shows. And I think for AEW's big show and for WWE's big show, dude, WrestleMania and All In, I think both of the main events are, like, top fucking tier.
Top tier. And they exactly, it's what we said back, at WrestleMania WrestleMania main event should be the most important match of the year, and it was. And this is their most important show of the year, and it was their most important match of the year, man. And it fucking felt like that. Good.
Exactly, man. Exactly. And it's like, you know, to place this, you know, I may make a couple AEW guys mad here, bro, but man, this to me is higher than Osprey and Danielson.
Oh, definitely.
Osprey and Danielson was a fucking incredible, but
This had the feeling.
this had stakes, man. This had there's a reason. You know what I mean? Bryan not only won the Owen Cup, but
There's a reason to fight, you know, fighting for his career, his family.
as soon as he cut that one promo, and I talked about it on Unscripted, where he said, I was all in on Bryan at that moment. As soon as he cut that promo where he talked about he needs to win this match because this could be his last shot. Dude.
I knew it. I knew that from that moment that this is going to be insane.
And it has been a fucking ride. And, man, I mean, it was just, this was just so incredible. This was so incredible, and I can't stress just how incredible this was enough, man, because it was just that good. It was really that good, man, and it just, it overexceeded my expectations, and I'm just so glad that, you know, their biggest show of the year had their most important match of the year, and this was it. This is obviously huge stakes. This is the career of Bryan Danielson at stake, and it had huge stakes, and you know, Swerve's been a great champion, man, and it was amazing. It was amazing. This is everything that a main event of your biggest show should be.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, the Bryan got his final countdown entrance. He went over by his family. We seen
Being on speed. Damn.
Kyle Fletcher made fun of Ricochet being on speed and said more. And Ricochet said, "More people watched those matches than any of yours."
Probably not wrong. Which is a sad part.
Oh man. So Bryan and and then Swerve's entrance was a remix of his theme song, which
It's pretty heat. I can't lie.
the guy said it was the. Oh man. Oh, I can't remember what exactly he said. I know he said drill remix. He said something drill remix, and it was hilarious. But
hilarious. Wild.
so they did a drill remix. I can't tell you who the one guy was, but I know the other guy was West Side Gun. And then obviously there was Garments there. It was a lot better than his performance last year.
A lot better.
Because that performance last year was fucking funny, dude.
That shit was ass.
I mean,
I like how they let the PA system play the hook, and they just rapped, and that shit was good.
I mean, man, last year, dude, I don't know what made him think it was a good idea to jump, hyperventilate, and try to rap, but it did not go well together.
Work out well for that man.
But then during the introductions, Justin Roberts, who's just so incredible at what he does.
Oh, yeah.
He says, introducing next, the challenger. He's captured the hearts of audiences for over 25 years.
Oh, I was like, man.
Bryan had tears in his fucking eyes. This man is a demon.
He's a demon.
He has tears in his eyes on the way out to the ring. And he's hugging his kids, and he's looking over at them. And during the introductions, you could see his his eyes getting watery. You see his eyes getting watery, and my eyes are starting to get watery because I'm looking like, what the fuck? No,
like, bro, like no way. Ugh.
I mean, man, it is just typical wrestling fans. Whose story was better?
Whose story's better? I wonder which story might have the edge. The one that lasted like a year and a half, or the one that lasted like 2 months. I wonder which one was technically like. Come on, people.
Good old wrestling fans, bro. How about this? Both stories were fucking incredible. How about that?
That's all you need, man. The fuck.
Leave it to wrestling fans, Manager Logan.
They never fucking fail.
I felt that was coming too.
Oh, you
I had
know
a
it.
fucking feeling that was coming.
You know these AEW fans. Well, we actually had a great story for our... Can't.
Dude, shut up. Could you just enjoy the moment?
Literally.
It was a fucking great story here.
Watch the fucking show.
Oh my god. So Brian, quickly into the match, dude, hits a tope suicida onto Swerve Strickland right on the outside by his kids. Swerve then hit one back. A little bit later in the match, Swerve hit a Death Valley driver while the ref was distracted doing God knows what. He hits him with a Death Valley driver on the ring bell, right on the back of Brian's head.
Oh, brutal.
Swerve then drags Brian over in front of his kids and starts kicking his head in.
God.
Right in front of his family. While Nana is standing there dancing in front of Birdie and Buddy.
That was my favorite part. He's stomping his head in. The camera pans, and all you just see Nana just hitting right in front of his family. Fucking great. Love it.
So Birdie starts crying. She starts crying, and I don't know who was there with her, but somebody was hugging her. I'm assuming it was just another family member. Brian then gets pile driven on his head. It was the I don't know the name of it, but it's the pile driver that Logan Paul did to Cody Rhodes earlier this year. I don't know. It's like a backslide pile driver or something like that. It's obviously not. But so Swerve hit that on him, and Brian, by this point in the match, is bleeding. He was bleeding after the ring bell spot. And the doctors get in the ring. And in typical AEW fashion, Swerve chases the doctors away.
Fucking love it.
Swerve chases the doctors away, man, as they are trying to check on Bryan Danielson. Swerve was not having any of it. And he chases him away. He then hits a Swerve stomp on Brian. Brian kicks out. And Swerve proceeds to hit 2 house calls on Brian, which just, oh god,
brutal.
Yeah, that move is just insane.
I love it.
Yeah, it's very, very, very good move. So he hits a house call, 2 house calls on Brian, and the third one, Brian turns to his kids. He's on his knees, he's all bloody, and he's just got this sad look on his face, and he just says, "I'm sorry."
Bro's a diva, dude.
Dude was putting his kids through serious torment here.
He was giving them some great trauma, and I respect it.
Oh, man. I mean, they were probably going to remember
his bloody ass face saying, "I'm sorry." That's wild. Man's a demon.
Swerve hits him with a third house call. Brian kicks out.
Insane.
Brian starts doing his comeback. He starts getting fired up. And the dragon is starting to awaken in Bryan Danielson, man. He hits Swerve with a couple kicks. He hits Swerve with a Busaiku knee. And Swerve just no-sells him. Swerve stands in front of him. After he gets Busaiku kneed, he kind of backs up and he smacks up against the corner. And he just smiles. Swerve then, as Brian is sitting from, doing the Busaiku knee, Swerve hits him with a house call into a big pressure. Brian kicks out.
Man, kickouts were insane.
Dude, the near falls.
That was great, dude.
Man, they were fantastic in this match, bro. They were fucking fantastic. So Swerve, after Brian kicks out of the big pressure, Swerve starts doing the yes chant. He starts doing the yes chant, and He's doing yes, but the crowd is chanting no.
Loved it.
And then all of a sudden, you just see off into the corner security getting thrown around, and all these people are starting to hurdle up in the corner, and people, like I said, people are just getting thrown around, and you're wondering what's going on, and then it reveals to be Adam Page. Adam Page is pissed. He's looking at Swerve. He's a man possessed. He grabs Nana. He pushes him. And he's trying to get his hands on Swerve. And Swerve's kind of like... Swerve's starting to pay Hangman attention because Hangman's getting closer to the ring. And they eventually, walk Hangman away. And they get him into the back. And... Dude, that...
Low-key for a second, I was like, wait, no way.
I'm sitting there like, I'm thinking of somebody fucking with Brian's family right now, like a fan, or I'm thinking to myself, is Brie Bella getting physical with somebody?
I was like, what's going on here?
And then obviously I just seen it was Adam Page, and then so they walk him away. Swerve's in the corner, focused on Hangman. He turns around into a Busaiku knee. I thought this was it.
I thought it was it.
Kick out, huge fucking pop.
Pit in stomach.
Yes, huge just gasp from the audience. And so Swerve then gets a little bit more offense. He goes he gets a little bit of offense in on Brian. He goes to hit him with that like rolling flatliner that he does. He does the roll and he pops up to do the flatliner. Brian hits a Busaiku knee on Swerve. Brian's not done here. He then, like I said on Friday, Yeselmania, the Yes movement, comes alive again as the dragon seems to be awakened here. Brian starts doing the Yes chant. He hits Swerve with a knee, immediately rolls him into the Yes lock. He's got him in the Yes lock, and Swerve grabs his hands and he breaks Brian's hands. He breaks the grip of Danielson, and Danielson grabs his finger. Danielson grabs his two fingers, his ring finger and his pinky finger, and snaps Swerve's fingers. And Swerve's obviously in a ton of pain. Brian then switches the move up from the Yes Lock to the Rings of Saturn. He puts him in the Rings of Saturn. Swerve is obviously in a world of pain. He just snapped his fingers. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on because Page messed them all up. He obviously just took two Busaiku knees, bro. And Swerve Strickland has no other choice but to tap out.
Man.
In the main event of All In, thus crowning Bryan Danielson your new AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
Fucking amazing. Head to toe. From fucking video package to end of the match. Perfect. Loved every second of it.
Wow. Yo, my man Will. What up, bro?
What's up, man? Great pay-per-view. What's up, man? Thanks for tuning in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hope you liked the show, man. Thank you for being here, man. Yeah, I thought it was a great show myself, man. But, dude, Bryan winning was such an epic moment, bro. Again,
perfect.
I talked about it ad nauseum going into this, but, dude, Bryan attaching his name to the lineage of the AEW Championship.
What was just necessary? You gotta have his name in there, man. I literally already saw the images on Twitter of the picture of Bryan winning the ROH, winning the WWE, now winning the AEW title. You gotta have that, dude. You gotta have that image.
Absolutely. It was a truly, truly wholesome moment. He brought Buddy, and Brie into the ring, and they all celebrated. He teased giving Buddy a pile driver.
That was hilarious.
Which was funny. And the confetti was going around. Buddy was obviously like so yoked about it. He was running around chasing the confetti. Which was again just
hilarious.
A very, very wholesome moment for Bryan. Yeah, like I said, man, just very wholesome moment for Bryan, and man, I'm just so over the moon happy for him. I'm so happy for Bryan, and I'm so happy he got to win the AEW championship. I wanted this. I thought this should have happened 2022 at Grand Slam when they did him versus Moxley. I thought Bryan should have won it there, man, and he didn't, but obviously...
I think it worked out perfect in the end.
I was going to say, obviously, those kind of things, bro, sometimes they happen for a reason, and this was Bryan Danielson's reason because the stakes of this match were obviously through the fucking roof because of it, because it was either his career and never winning a title that a lot of people want to see him win, you know, or his career was over, bro. So
exactly,
man, it was such an epic match. It was so awesome. This is man, this is definitely a nominee for me for sure.
Oh yeah,
this is absolutely gonna be on the nominee list for match of the year because wow, was this just incredible, man.
100%. This is probably gonna be the match I'm gonna have to fight with myself when I'm looking at my list and see like my top 3 that you gotta pick the winner of, and I'm like, damn, which fucking one do I give it to? This is guaranteed in that top 3. Probably, very well, maybe. I mean, we still got months left. Might be the match, bro. Fucking phenomenal, head to toe, moment to moment, dude. Fucking start to finish, loved it. It was perfect. And perfect moment, man. Truly a fucking perfect moment. And then you had Pac just standing there off to the side,
dude. Man,
this shit was hilarious.
So, yeah, Bryan is celebrating with his family, and the Blackpool Combat Club guys come out, Wheeler and Claudio, and fucking Pac, like in typical Tongaloa fashion,
he's just
standing there off to the side, like, I guess I'm only here because I'm trios champions with the 2 other guys. Dude,
hilarious.
that was so funny, man. I can't lie to you, bro. That was fucking hilarious. It really was.
It. Fucking perfect down to a T, man. Love what they did here tonight. That's how you do an all-in main event.
Yeah. It really is, man. That was so awesome. It was so awesome, man. And again, man, I'm just over the moon, bro. I'm over the moon with how just great all of that went and just how great that main event turned out. And like I said, man, just the amount of emotional investment for myself going into it, man, this easily makes it a early match of the year, or I guess not really so early, a match of the year candidate, man. And it's definitely going to be up there come the end of the year. This one is going to be a tough one, and I got a couple other ones to choose from so far, but this one's definitely going to be up there. This is exactly what you want coming out of a biggest show of the year main event.
100%, man. This is exactly what it should be. This is what everything should feel like in AEW and what it felt like at one point. And I hope this is a lesson to keep doing what you did tonight with that main event.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Yeah, that was your All In London 2024 official show review, man. I thought All In London 2 was leagues better than the first one.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
Yeah, absolutely, man. The first one was drama-riddled, and Tony Khan did not know what the fuck he was doing.
Literally. At least this one was drama-riddled. But Tony Khan did know what he was doing overall.
Somewhat, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, man. That is that, man. My man Will, bro, thank you for the
Thank
sub.
you.
Appreciate it, my man. Appreciate it. And welcome to the family, brother. So
it's a great one to be a part of.
Man, that was great, bro. That was great, man. So with that is gonna do it for this edition of the Notorious Hills Podcast. Another edition of your All In London 2024 official show review, man. Great show. Thought everything was great, man. Will AEW follow up on this? That we will just have to wait and fucking see, because that does not happen very often. But
that's always the mystery.
Exactly. Maybe one day after a show,
we won't have to question that.
Yeah, maybe, exactly. We'll be right for our prayers will be answered, I guess, and hopefully things will be followed up on. But we'll just have to wait and see. And it's going to be interesting, bro. But, like I said, it is just that. We will have to wait and see. But, yeah, man, thank you to everybody who came out, man. Logan, Durante, Belle. I think Belle... oh, wait, no, she's still here.
where it was fantastic, better than ever. Okay.
Brian Alvarez says, oh, brother.
I don't know, he was getting paid too.
I guess he is. One of these paid podcasters. Yes, man. Thank you guys, everybody. Durante, Logan, Bell, my man Will, bro. Durante. I already said Durante. Thank you guys so very much for joining us, man. And, yeah, bro. Thank you all.
27. Good God.
Yeah. What the fuck? I want to know what half of them are doing.
Not writing, apparently.
No. They're definitely not doing that, man. But yeah, man, that is going to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so very much for joining us here for this All In London official show review, man. This has been your 2024 London review. And the next time we'll be bringing you guys an All In review, it'll be in 11 months. It'll be on Saturday, July 12th for All In Texas.
Man.
But yeah, man, that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so very much for joining us. And it has been always a pleasure for my Johnny.
And I, Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition of NHP, another edition of your All-In official post-show review. Thank you guys so very much for joining us. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you all tomorrow night with Unscripted.
Peace.